Keep the momentum up. All right, Ryan. Lock in now. Pay attention, please.
Oh my God, I promise.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
I mean, it's frustrating.
I definitely wanted to go back home, but anyway.
That's something to give a watch. I think it will be shown again. Alright, let me get this thing up. Alright. Alright. We're good. Alright. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chase fan number 9 here. Happy NASCAR race weekend, everybody, from Darlington Raceway. This afternoon or evening, night, or whatever you want to call it. It is the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race from Darlington Raceway. It's the Buckle Up South Carolina 200. It's 147 laps long, 200 miles. Stages 1 and 2 are both 45 laps, and the final stage is 57 laps. Now, I know during the off season, NASCAR announced that they're not gonna keep up the tradition with running Throwback Weekend at Darlington every year. I mean, it would have been a lot better if they would have just stuck with the Southern 500 week instead of moving it to the first Darlington race of the year. Keep in mind, we've been going to Darlington more than once since 2020, just so you know. Well, obviously it was because of the pandemic. Um, is when we started going to Darlington more than once. So, yeah. Hello, Jay. Hello, Eric. Welcome to the live stream. Anyways, that said, even though the tradition of running Darlington, well, despite wanting to discontinue doing Throwback Weekend, teams in all 3 of NASCAR's top 3 series are participating anyway. I know it's not. I mean, not all teams are participating, but a good handful of them are. So it is something. Um, yes. Anyways, let's see. Where's the paint scheme preview? Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let me take a quick look through all the throwbacks. Obviously, I'm not gonna do the ones that are like primary paint schemes. But you kind of get the point. Having a good afternoon today. Just relaxing at home as always. So yeah. Anyways, where to start? Let's start off with our pole sitter, Caden Honeycutt. Man, I knew that Tricon Garage would be the team where Caden would not only get his first win, but his first pole at. And he's doing it in none other than a Johnny Benson throwback. So, and needless to say, that paint scheme, man, it's a pretty tight one, that's for sure. Um, let's see. His teammate Gio Ruggiero is running a Darrell Waltrip throwback because Darrell Waltrip racing trucks as well. The paint scheme on his truck is based off of his. I forgot what scheme it is, but it's based off of one of his old schemes from back in the day when he was driving the 17. I don't think there's chrome on it, but it is what it is. Oh, yep. Today's the day Jimmy Johnson won at Auto Club. That was quite a weekend, that's for sure.
We're so thankful for the track too tough to team. And we thank you so much for the freedom that we have to be able to come here to enjoy NASCAR Truck Series racing. Please be with our men and women around the world.
Oh yeah, I remember when they did that. Let's see. Josh Rayome, he's running a throwback to the late Michael Nett. Um, he's one of several drivers throwing back to Michael Nett. Um, Corey LaJoy's in the 25 truck tonight. He's throwing back to his dad, Randy, to an old scheme that his dad, Randy LaJoy, used to run back in the day. Frankie Muniz is throwing back to Dave Blaney's old paint scheme. You know what? Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, it's the Luca training Ford F-150. Let's see. It's Darrell Waltrip's Western Auto car that Gio Rogero's throwing back to. Who else?
There's Mini Tyro there.
Yeah. So
He's Roselle?
yeah, he's racing tonight.
I don't know he's a truck.
Yeah, well, he does it only on a part-time basis. 10 years ago, Christopher Bell was full-time in the truck series with Kyle Busch Motorsports.
And we are about ready to get this show started right here in Darlington, South Carolina. Next.
Gander, no.
The yard looks incredible.
No. Oh, okay, so that's how Mike Bliss and Terry Labonte did it. Then, of course, the colleague racing trucks are also doing throwbacks as well. I believe I've caught 198 before. If you're talking about the locomotive, let's see. The number 10 is thrown back to an old Mopar scheme. It's being driven by A.J. Allmendinger tonight. He obviously he drives for colleagues, so of course they're gonna select him. He's used to obviously Dodge A.J. Allmendinger reunited together again for the first time in 14 years. And yes, I said Allmendinger because Daniel Dye, he's indefinitely suspended after some sensitive comments he made on some stream a few days ago. Personally, it should. Some people think it went a little bit too far, but whatever. Some people have talked about a little bit better than I have, so I'm not going to dive too deep into that. Just don't feel like it. Let's see, Brendan Queen, he's throwing back to an old open wheel driver back in there. I don't recognize that. Yeah, I don't recognize this driver, but okay. I mean, it looks cool. I don't hate it, but yeah. Mini Tyrell, he's running a classic Dodge scheme that ran back in the early 2000s. And Justin Haley, I think he's just running a regular paint scheme, no throwback. And also, the number 2 is also doing a throwback to some late model driver back in the day or something. Yeah, I've been told about that test train, but I'm not going to be able to catch it because I was busy with other things. So, the very least I could do is wait for it to head back northbound. When that happens, I have no idea when it will happen, but when it happens, I hope I'll be able to know about it sooner rather than later. Anyways, yeah, I know I didn't explain the throwbacks as well. to the best of my ability, but I tried. But you kind of know how it goes. So yeah, again, Caden Honeycutt is on the pole, and there are Cup guys in this field. Carson Hocevar, Christopher Bell, Ross Chastain. Who else? Let's see. I think that's it.
This driver's show?
What?
Just the driver's show?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the. Oh yeah, tonight is the all drivers broadcast tonight.
All weekend?
Yes. Or no, just for today.
Oh, really? I don't know. I wonder what they do that.
Anyways, Tricon's had a strong qualifying. Caden Honeycutt starts first, Tanner Gray third, Gio Ruggiero fourth, and Corey Heim is driving the back tonight, but he's in the 5 truck. He starts fifth. What's his name starting? Shit. I think is that all the. Oh yeah, of course William Sawalch is the lowest starting Tricon driver. Yeah, Mini Tyrell's gonna start 30th. Of course, Corey LaJoy is the highest starting Dodge driver. Last time we saw the trucks, they were racing on the streets of St. Petersburg for the first time. Lane Riggs won that race. He, Ty Majeski, and Ben Rhodes were all in contention to win. Rhodes and Majeski obviously haven't won in a long time, so let's see if they can. Let's see what they can do tonight. Will the Ford show up tonight? Who knows? But I think Tricon's gonna have a strong race tonight. All right, keep you posted on what's going on as always. Also, as you see there, Connor Jones is in the 42. Look, I I don't ask for much from Connor Jones. I know a lot of people despise him with a passion, and I understand why. I'm not going to dive too deep because we all know why we hate, despise him. But the only thing he just needs to do at this race just stay out of trouble. That's all he needs to do. It's not that hard if he pushes. Yeah. Well, we'll see what they have in store for Ruggiero. Yeah. Yeah, mind you, William Sawalich almost won Portland last year, so he came close to winning a race or two last year, but he barely had a chance to win last year because Connor Zilish was class of the field in the majority of the races last year. So, yeah. Hold up. I think AJ Allmendinger starts 22nd. I think that's why you don't see his name, because like, where the fuck is his name at? Also, Bill McAnally Racing needs a good race today. They haven't won in a bit. They've won here before at Christian Eckes a few years ago. So Christian Eckes is in this field, of course. So obviously he's gonna be one to watch. Hello, Muda Train Videos. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, the Caltrina 40s are gonna run on both the Gold Runner and Capital Corridor service.
Travelers swear by this one trick. What's up with mom?
She's been scrolling travel advice for hours. Now she's got influencer brain.
Wonder what this luggage brand said me? It's luggage. The Cobra. I heard blow up. Hashtag hey partner. Not scrolling. Keep scrolling. Stop scrolling. Don't use kayak. They compare hundreds of sites so you always get your trip right. Ugh. Bubba's back, fam. Really?
Kayak. Got that right. This guy, bold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, take note of recognizable landmarks. Like that. What's wrong with going in circles? Different circles, Ross. Okay. Head for the mountains.
Purina One. We switched and wow. From day one, its proven natural nutrition supports Charlie's strong immune system and Ginger's healthy heart.
Healthy differences today and for a lifetime. Purina One. A difference from day one.
Arby's Meat Food Box includes your choice of classic roast beef or crispy chicken, and now you can also get the big crispy fish sandwich. So get your choice of meat and 3 sides, all for just $7.99.
Yeah, for Caltrain's F40s, I'm still gonna label them as JPBX number, whatever you want to call it, because JPBX is Caltrain's reporting mark for all their locomotives, including their new ones.
Well, I'm always up for some Metallica, but I think tonight it's all about Christopher Bell. What do you say we dial him up, guys? Let's dial up Christopher Bell. Hey, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Joey.
Yeah, we got Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano in the booth this evening.
Well, you're starting your triple header weekend at Darlington around the truck race, the other race tomorrow night, and then the cup race on Sunday.
Yeah, Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain are doing triple duty this week.
I think it's going to be a battle. I think it's going to be a battle, but I think I should be in the mix. Craftsman was extremely good. Just Harrison and thing all the way around the racetrack. So hopefully we got a little bit more rear grip in it.
Yeah, Darlington was never on the schedule prior when Christopher Bell was racing full time in the truck. So yeah, this is his first truck start at this track.
Well, he's got somebody that he wants to judge himself off of. It's the guy right next to him, and I think that he would be a good one to talk to as well. So let's dial up Corey Hunt. Let's do it. See if we give him a hard time. Corey Hunt, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick up here in the Fox booth. You got us? Yeah, I got it. I mean, I don't want to start any rumors, so we just talked to Bell, and he said, time's over. He said, you're in trouble tonight. What do you think about that?
Also, I do have the polls up for tonight. I'm just picking some regulars. That's all I'm doing for tonight. For the voting poll, I have Corey Heim, Caden Honeycutt, Lane Riggs, and Ty Majeski.
Don't wreck Bell. I was just kidding. That's a joke. He didn't say anything like that, so don't joke there. Running one blue. All right, let's take a look at the starting grid sponsored by Craftsman. As we look at our first row, right here, we've got our full sitter, Caden Honeycutt, and his Toyota.
Yeah, I got a picture of it too. I only went out to get a photo op of it. Yeah, I don't have a clue of when they're going to get delivered to OMF. Probably soon, I hope.
And let's take a look at the rest of the field here. You see Ty Majeski there in row 4. Lane Riggs in row 4 as well. Look for him to be strong. Brent Infinger, Stuart Friesen, mid rows. A lot of good trucks. 6-4 butcher there. Starting in row 9. 4-wheel joy, row 10. Then you see
AJ Allmendinger's last truck start was at Watkins Glen in 2021. He was driving for GMS Racing at that time. Well, it was a one-off start that was. You also got Justin Carroll, Spencer Boyd, and Caleb Costner back in the field. And we also got Clayton Green, too. Frankie Muniz's Dave Blaney throwback was based off of a fan vote or a voting poll. Yeah, there were like 4 different paint schemes that people could vote for which throwback Frankie Muniz could do. One of them was the Dave Blaney throwback, and if I remember, the other one was, well, I don't remember the other 2, but I know that one of them was a Jeff Gordon throwback from back in the day, like not from Cup or from the Busch series back in the. I need to take a look at that vote thing again if it's still up. Probably isn't. That's okay. But with that said, yeah, the Dave Blaney throwback won the most vote.
I didn't know if there was a short joke coming at the end of that, but obviously there was no short joke. Yeah, it went straight to the booth. I'd be more worried about the people on the Slender Man walking around down there.
Yeah, Austin Cindric and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. are the pit road reporters.
200.8 miles, got a couple stages, both of them being 45 laps. The final stage, 57 laps. That fuel window is 57 laps. I don't think that'll come into to be a problem in that final stage if it does go green, but I do think tires will be the biggest issue we see here.
That's what the 93 of Caleb Costner, 93 truck looks like.
Big challenge for the crew chiefs. A little track description here. Darlington Raceway, 1.37 miles, 25 degrees of banking in turns 1 and 2.
Next week is Martinsville, and after that, the Cup Series is off April on Easter weekend, but trucks in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series are going to race at the Rockingham. I can't wait for Rockingham. Having a good night or afternoon so far. It's 4:52 here on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm having a good day so far.
We've got 2 onboards tonight. On board with the Ram truck on board right here with Justin Haley.
Oh, so they did take. Oh yeah, I think they took off the truck race at Martinsville. There's always been 2 truck races a year. They cut down to 1.
We've got the blimp in the air tonight. Our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Tried, tested, proven legendary. It's a pretty awesome place at night when the lights are on here. I always thought it was more fun to race in the day, but there's nothing cooler than Darlington at night as you go through the evening.
You know we're gonna have some crazy restarts, that's for sure.
Picture that Hawaii last time on the first stage. Appreciate you guys making up for having the need to be here. I know you have a really hard time with the leg and all that, so thank you for being on the block. It's good having you here. We'll see if we can get a personal with you together.
That's a great looking truck. I got to know Johnny Benson pretty well. The day he was with my dad racing, and that thing looks really good on front.
Well, that was great advice.
All right, Pace truck heads to pit road. Caden Honeycutt going to start on the inside, of course. He got his teammates all behind him. All right, here we go. Green flag. The truck race at Darlington is underway. Here we go. Man, looks like Kosovar spun his tires on the initial start.
So hard to do this right there. You see how dirty the track is. Not a lot of people have.
Kosovar is going to make it 3 wide to retake second.
On the 3 wide for Carson, trying to get some track position back that he lost on the jump. Looks like he's going to regain second place. Really good move by Carson. Yeah, he must have got a big run.
Caden will lead lap number 1.
Carried a huge run, and he goes right back to the back of Honeycutt into turn 1. Another 3 wide rush into turn 1. You don't really see that very often. These guys really confident. These Cup guys, you can really tell that they're really experienced with this. And
Oh, Jesus, that 45 got a little loose.
I think I might have caught him by surprise.
just barely caught the tail end of the bumper right there. But as you come off of turn 2 over here, you'll see these guys again. You'll see these guys bounce off of turn 2, and I think that sometimes you bounce.
Oh, spin. Oh, wow. Truck up in the wall. It's Ben Rhodes. Wow.
It looks like that left front tire is down right there on the Ben Rhodes.
Did his tire go down or did he make contact? He might have made contact.
But the bigger damage is look at that right rear.
Yeah. Oh,
The right front too.
yep. That right side's cooked. Well, this is something that we've seen at Darlington before. Cautions in the first few laps of the
Let's
race.
see what happened right here with Ben Rhodes. It appears that left front tire got cut down.
Oh, wow. Yep, that was a tire. Did he run over something? He could have made contact. There's no way.
The college basketball crown is back in elite postseason tournament on Fox FS1. 8 teams for the nation's top conferences battle to rule the court.
Well, this is going to be a long night. Yeah, I think that 99 is done. Unless they somehow manage to fix it before their time is up.
California in 2026. Big Valley Ford has a huge selection of work trucks in stock and ready to get going. If you're looking for a Ford truck, there's only one place to go. Big Valley Ford, where big is best.
It's the energy all around you. The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The roar of the crowd. The rush of pure exhilaration. See it, hear it, feel it.
Big Valley Ford is on a mission to be the #1 F-Series dealer in Northern California in 2026. Big Valley Ford has a huge selection of work trucks in stock and ready to get going. If you're looking for a Ford truck, there's only one place to go. Big Valley Ford, where big is best. Brady gets the field with some of football's finest. The Fanatics Flag Football Classic, Saturday on Fox.
With less pain and swelling from active psoriatic arthritis. Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. Some patients even felt less fatigued.
Hello, GT Bach. Welcome to a live stream. Are you going to go rail fang soon, Jay? Alright, well, have a safe one out there. Hope you catch some good stuff. Oh, cool.
Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Oh, Dr. Pepper, cherry is the best.
Hello, Mark. Welcome to a live stream. What's up?
I reckon it's Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream. I've waited 7 years to take over Kevin Harvey's spot. I've outlasted him. We're here.
Yeah, I'm right here. I was just laying back a bit.
I'm a little nervous about doing the play-by-play, if I'm being for real.
So, anything new?
Now you can do this promo since you're in
GT.
charge.
Sure, I would love to. If you're missing football, here's your answer. The United Football League returns with a new season of real pro football. Don't miss UFL kickoff weekend, March 27th through the 29th on Fox and ESPN.
I like it. Good job.
Nailed it. Man.
Well, you see Ben Rhodes
Yep.
in the garage right here. Obviously, he wasn't happy. He felt like you see him. That's how we talk right there with our hands.
Ben Rhodes.
Obviously pitched him up into the fence or cut that left front tire down. One or the other. It's hard to tell, but without seeing the
Okay,
video, but I think
Jamal's birthday today?
Right there,
Happy
Ken
birthday
O'Neill.
to her then.
He actually drove arcade giant cars back in the day.
I used to race against tailgate on late models, and I was in the race. Remember, you won that truck race at Homestead?
That's right.
In, I think, 2013, possibly. And
Yeah, Ben Rhodes' crew chief is Cale Gale. This is the same guy that won at Homestead in 2012 over Kyle Busch. I actually had the magazine talking about that truck race that Cale Gale won. He was driving for Kevin Harvick's truck team at the time.
You don't even know how to make it better next time because you don't know what you had in the race. So it just sets you back for more than
Oh
one
wow,
race when you come back.
7 feet wide by 14 feet long. Damn,
Racing pretty hard is Ross Chastain. It's
damn.
not that we don't expect
I want to
Ross
see a
Chastain to
picture of what.
race hard, but
I
it's
can't wait to see
pretty
that
early. You
video.
him
See what
up the
it's like.
racetrack right there and kind of squeezes his way almost up the racetrack in front of Ty Majeski into a pretty tight hole.
Yeah, sometimes some elevators need to be big enough to acquire or big enough to accommodate people, especially when it's a hospital. That's no exception. If they're bringing people for like for some serious emergency, then yeah, they will do. See, you got content tomorrow. Well, I hope it's a good one. Damn, 25 bells. Shit, that should be fun.
Let's hear some radio from the 45.
Oh, you're at a restaurant, Mark. Okay.
Well, everything looks good from here, Ross. If you need anything, let us know. But no damage. Got away with that. Just a little scratch right there on the back bumper. Or is that a toe? I can't tell.
A little scratch, but
A little scratch.
it looks pretty good.
No toe.
If it looks like that at the end of the night, it's going to be, oh yeah, look at that. Right rear is cleared out just a little bit. Oh, well, that might have actually helped him. That's not a bad thing to see if you're driving that truck. You want a little rear side force there. It'll definitely be needed here as the tires wear out. You know, something I see there too.
All right, we should be getting the one to go this time by. Oh, I see you got the chassis system heritage unit leading off a manifest. Yeah, I've caught monster manifests before in the past. Some of these shits, man, they're long. Opens the entire Oh wow, so it opens up the entire 7 foot width. Wow. It's a it's a 2 speed door, meaning two panels sliding in one. Oh, it's one of those doors. Okay, I know what. Yeah, I know what type of doors you're talking about. They like open one way and then they fold. There's like two panels. Yeah, I've seen those doors before. Not on the elevator, but in a. Actually, I might have seen them on an elevator. But I've probably seen them in stores where some stores have doors that open with two panels.
When we get back to that shot, you're going to see kind of the same front row we had at the start of the race with Honeycutt on the inside, Hosenhor on the outside. He spun his tires on the initial start. It's going to be even easier to spin your tires, right? Harder to hook them up on this start. Maybe he'll find a little bit of an adjustment to try to ease to the throttle a little bit better, possibly now that he knows it's coming his way.
Yeah, it seems like every single elevator that I've ever ridden, they've been pretty much the same size, except for the ones at the hospitals, because some are big enough to like fit like a stretcher in there. So yeah. Anyways, all right, back to green on lap number 8. Here we go. It's 147 laps tomorrow for the O'Reilly Auto Parts race. Then the Cup race on Sunday is 293 laps. Oh wow! Oh, we got a battle. Oh, Corey Heim looking to the inside of the 11. We got the 62 coming. Damn, that 45 is loose. Pulled 4 beds and 14 staffers. Oh wow, that's a lot of people.
In the truck series, and I feel like one thing he does is put his truck in a lot of good spots to take advantage of it. As you see this group right here, still going at it. Lane Riggs down there.
Right, Lane Riggs going to the bottom for 7.
That's the lane right lane he was talking about. At the very, very bottom of those hash marks of 3 and 4. There's a little bit of grip
And
down there.
14 floors in 25 seconds. Damn, that's a quick elevator. When I went to Vegas about a month ago, the elevator at the hotel we're staying at went from the bottom floor to the top in probably probably 15 seconds or probably about the same time, like 25 seconds. Actually, you know what? It might be 10 seconds shorter, I think. Yeah, talk. I'm surprised they don't make. I think there's a way they can make it slower. I mean, I'm not an expert on elevators, but I'm convinced there's a way to like slow or speed up or like adjust the elevator's speed going up and down.
And I feel like I said, I feel like the inexperience of Honeycutt right here is something that crew chief's got to get on the radio and say, hey man, just take a deep breath. These guys are all really good at this racetrack, have a lot more experience than you. You've got a really fast truck. Don't tear it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I figured. Yeah, that'd be a given. All right, new leader already. Christopher Bell takes the lead here at Darlington in the 62 truck. Never thought I'd see Hallmark Friesen racing leader. Oh wow, the 5 truck got loose, just like that. And also Hosevar's up to third now. Up spinner, it's William Sawalich. Oh yeah, of course, the lowest running Tricon truck.
Well, now you have a situation. Caution came out with 14 laps or so on your tires. Yeah, we had a caution there. Maybe there's maybe 8 laps, 9 green flag laps on your tires. That's not going to help this tire. See, he's hitting anyways.
Some of my some of my followers are elevator. A few of them are elevator enthusiasts, so I'm sure they would absolutely dig. They would absolutely give your video a watch.
Let's see if we can find a replay right here of what happened.
She's probably going to get arrow loose.
And took it through.
Underneath the 42.
He's under Connor Jones. Of course,
He probably entered the front turn, and then he got in a really bad spot, and then the side force was taken away. Good job of saving it, though. Damaged tires.
Swalch is lucky and hitting.
Inside the 16 truck of Justin Haley right here. Yeah, they split like that, put him in a real spot.
Justin Haley's paint scheme, I don't think it's a throwback. I think it's like an America 250 scheme of some kind. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, last week one of those spam bots came into my channel during last Sunday's Cup race, and because of that, I wasn't sure if your comments were showing up, but I didn't acknowledge that more comments were being posted until after the race ended. So, yeah, sorry if your comments went unnoticed. And for some reason, I couldn't scroll down either.
Not much I can do about that. Pretty angry about it, but I don't know what to do about it. A lot of these guys in truck series have a bad habit of, if they think they're clear, they just go ahead and try to take it and hope the other guy lifts. But my nose was there. I was there, and as we all know, the top prevails.
Well, I definitely use a scanner. Obviously, I have a scanner app on my phone. It's called TuneIn Radio. I need to get those scanner walkie-talkie like radios, but those things are very pricey. I also use the Caltrans cameras. Their CCTV map. It's just a normal website. You don't need to sign up for anything. It's all free. Yeah, 18 floors in 32 seconds. Huh, that's not bad. I figure it might go. The elevator speed might be a tad bit slower than the first one you mentioned. And oh wow, 8 feet wide by 16 feet long. Damn. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, that's big enough to acquire a good amount of people.
Let living with cancer define you. Discover an injectable immunotherapy. Opdivo Qvantig for certain previously treated adults whose kidney cancer has spread. A chance to live longer. A treatment that's faster. Unlike an infusion that takes 30 minutes, Opdivo Qvantig lets you receive treatment quickly in as little as 3 minutes. Opdivo Qvantig can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever.
Yeah, I would just be amazed with how big the elevator is. I'm like,
these are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems. If you had or plan to have an
I mean, it'll be quite something. I'm like, well, I would just to like take a moment to like take a look at the surroundings. I'm like, never seen nothing like
Ask
this
your doctor
before.
about Opdivo Qvantig. See OpdivoQvantig.com for more information.
I've been told my whole life that I'm pretty fast. For a girl. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's not true. Because with the right team, you write your own story. So no, I'm not fast for a girl. I'm fast, period.
Look closely. When every line is considered, every detail refined, when design and performance come together as one, all you see is everything you want. The Dell XPS.
That's rough. But hey, with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Oh yeah, I remember that bell tower that you filmed.
It's your windshield. You can fix it any way you want with SafeLight. Here's my new place.
Welcome back to NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Racing from Darlington. Ryan Lane, Joe Regano, Kevin Harvick with you up in the booth. A couple classes so far this evening, but we're getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Well, we're going to have a really old tire release starting here, which the Cup Series we don't have to deal with as much, but in the Truck Series.
All right, come back to green. Christopher Bell in the second. Hallmark Friesen truck is leading. Here we go. And we're back underway. Lap 18 complete.
Yeah, both of those front row guys had pushers behind them. I was kind of like in the truck, and you see one truck in the wall right there. On the outside. Looks like Lane Ridge right there. The 34 truck got into the wall. Right there in the middle of the field.
Ooh. Oh, that's where we're playing tomorrow. Okay.
And these trucks are not like the O'Reilly cars and the Cup cars, and you guys are both looking into turn one because that's what usually happens next is that right front tire goes down, and that's why Lane was moving to the bottom of the racetrack right there. He was just wanting to give himself room and fill that truck out to see if that tire was flat. These trucks are so fragile. They're not like the Cup and O'Reilly cars that got body parts.
He said it's coming this time. I think he said it right front is going down. Time Majeski and Lane Reed's getting together.
Corey Hines back to the lead.
Yeah, that wasn't really like the Ben Rhodes and Abram situation. That was more of those deals where he tried to turn in and Majeski didn't hadn't turned down the hill yet right there. And when you touch like that, a lot of times those things are like magnets. They just get stuck together in that section of turn two where you're trying to go back down the hill on the exit. Ricky.
Yeah, down here on my end of pit road, the five's complaining a little tight off of turn two, which obviously getting that clean air here on this restart is very important for him. But to your point, Kevin, Kate Honeycutt, as soon as you talked about what his crew chief needed to tell him, that's exactly what Scott Simonelli was telling him.
I don't think I've heard of that bell tower before, but I can take a look at it, look it up as always.
That was the message he had to him, and down here in the 45 pit, he's been fighting tight all day, so that right rear flare that y'all were talking about on this right rear quarter panel, probably not helping the tightness for Ross Chastain in that 45.
Thanks, Ricky. You can see Ross there. He's trying to work the top, trying to do some different things. We also saw Caden Honeycutt, like Ricky was saying, he's hanging pretty strong now. He's fourth place, but he's less than a second behind the leaders. That shows me that, yeah, he probably does have a really good long run truck, and if it lasts long enough, maybe he can pass some of those trucks in front of him.
And you see how big these trucks are. You got big stood-up windows, big wide front ends, and when you heard Honeycutt talking earlier, as you see one truck get loose right there off.
Hold on, let me.
In traffic,
they will
not turn as well with the aero tight and everything that comes with all the aerodynamics that go with these trucks. So that's why this track is so narrow. Track position becomes so important.
This is starting to watch a different lens when you take Garcia, tried around the bottom. The 13 truck said, yeah, that'll fix it. Moved it down in the middle of the corner. But this is the part of the run where it gets a lot of fun, right? You're 25 laps in. Your truck doesn't do anything good at this point, right? You're not turning good, you're not accelerating.
What? Oh, shit. Okay, that is some structure. There it is. Yeah, that's quite a structure, that's for sure. It's an outdoor bell tower. Okay. I like both. What if it's a building or a structure like this? I like either one. And it's also got a water feature at the bottom too. Yeah, I figured they would have electric hammers. Yeah, it looks like they're on the they're on the inside of the bells. Yeah, that's the only place where they would be at. Oh, from Verdon. Okay, the same company that makes the loudspeakers. All right. Um, all right, we're about to reach a 10-lap green flag run here.
You see that truck in front of you is not handling like you want it to, and you gotta know that every lap that goes by, if your truck is handling good at Darlington and his is handling that bad, you're probably gonna drive right by him, no problem, in a moment where he just misses the bottom to the gas too soon.
Well, it's something I'm sure Bell doesn't like. You see how he's packing air out. Look at him getting loose, chasing him up the racetrack. Bell's already loose. He's in big trouble. When Honeycutt's able to pack air like that.
All right, Kane Honeycutt looking to the inside of the 62. He's going for the lead.
Trying to get to the end of the stage here. We're working on it. Here's another great example of how this scene is. Yeah, the bad thing for Bell is he's got 15 miles to go. That truck is very, very tight.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see the swinging mechanism.
And now they start to struggle. But let's get back to Lane Ridge. We thought he was going to pit, but he ended up staying out. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, I can see a feature there where the bells can swing back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know how he set his wheel to start with, but you see that orange line on the steering wheel right
And
there.
of course, I see all the tiny bells too, right above them.
One way or the other, usually, but it looks pretty straight right there. But I think a lot of it is.
I always want to see a swinging bell actually a swinging bell. Never seen it before. Sounds crazy, but true. Oh yeah, I figured that obviously they would. Yeah, of course.
We'll be right back here in Darlington.
Born from bootleggers, built
by rule breakers. We don't ask permission. We don't seek approval. We just are the most relentless, unpretentious athletes.
King Honeycutt looking for the end, looking to the inside of the 77.
Defiantly unapologetic, authentically NASCAR.
Oh yeah, I figured that they would.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't like it Texas, so we dumped it. Now with the Grand Declaration of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people with 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models.
King Honeycutt the second.
Plus no monthly payments for 90 days and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Purchase this 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie and get 0% financing for 60 months, or get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $4,500 total bonus cash allowance.
Fresh Sheet Day could become Fresh Sheet
Good
Week.
question.
With Downy Eco Fresh,
Oh yeah, the Lodi station, Lodi bus and train station, their clock tower has a set of loudspeakers that play Burden bells. They don't play. It doesn't play music, just the sound of the bells. It's an hourly. It's an hourly bell.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condescending.
I have filmed that specific clock tower before, like 2 years ago.
Truck is made to work hard. The Valvoline heavy-duty diesel engine oil keeps it that way. With up to 35% better wear protection, it's specially formulated to protect when engines are pushed to the limit. Make the switch to Valvoline heavy-duty diesel today.
Nothing is impossible for Cole. The three-week event begins Sunday on Fox.
The clock tower doesn't play a concert. It rings in the hour. Yeah, I wish it played music, but it does not, unfortunately.
We saw Clayton Green go around right there with the track stay green. So we're going to get closer to the end of this stage as we're watching this battle for the lead. And we were talking about it during the break. There's a lot of things on the line right here as you look at this battle with Corey Heim leading, who has now led in his last 28 starts, tying Kyle Busch's record of most consecutive races.
Are you gonna go eat soon? All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll when your video comes out for that concert, I'll be giving it a watch as always.
And you have the best truck out there if you go off the stats over the last couple of years that Corey Hines been driving that 11 truck. And guess who's right in front of you? The guy that won all the races in a different truck up there. You're trying to prove that you're just as good as Corey Hines.
Yeah. Oh wow, we got. Oh wow, Christian Eckes, where did you come from? Dang, wasn't expecting you to be up there.
Someone I want to highlight as well, and Christian Eckes. I mean, he's passed Majeski, Hosolara, Christopher Bell up to 30. He's really run these guys down quick. He's been 2 to 3 times faster than these guys every single lap. Austin, you got anything else on Christian Eckes?
Yeah, Ryan, you just totally took my moment there. I was going to talk all about Christian Eckes moving up 13 spots, but you covered it great. So, Scott Sally just came on the radio after only a couple laps of this run. He says, hey, we're really good here. They're really good. I've been watching the students ride this, and it's showing that over the
2023. That's when Christian Eckes won the truck race at Darlington.
Just real momentum. I run out of time now, and I want to say the migration of these top 3 cars in 3 and 4, they've been starting to run the apron. All of them are at the bottom. I was running the top. Honeycutt was running down a little bit. They moved down to the bottom, and he's kind of stabilized the lead. And that's where Christian Eckes is running too. So we talked about different lanes, especially through 3 and 4, how they play, and it seems like everyone has found that this
Eckes moved up 6 spots. Bell dropped to 8. Connor Mosack hanging there in 10th.
used to like to take that right front tire and hook it on those hash marks to kind of rip it around the corner right there. But as you go through 1 and 2 right here, as you see Honeycutt has got right to the back of Fort Hine, you see right there where Eckes is running behind these guys it's just cleaner. And that usually results in more grip.
We see Honeycutt's getting closer to Hine. He's starting to feel the pressure of Eckes. And there's 4 to go here in the stage. He's going to try to move up the racetrack here. Don't want to follow him. Got to try something different. He gets a good run. Might not be enough to get to his quarter panel, but now it's decision time. Okay, where do I enter turn 1 here? It's narrow. He's going to try to squeak to his outside, which is tough.
Whoa. There goes Eckes to the inside of the 5 and the 11. And just like that, Christian Eckes to the lead at Darlington. Wow, way to go.
Those guys had to check up just a little bit. He's been rolling that bottom so well, was able to drive right by him.
And Eckes is being super patient on the bottom of 3 and 4. We saw Hine, he kind of slides up off the bottom. It takes 3
wow.
feet. Honeycutt's going to get a big run on Hine here. Probably going to get second. But Eckes
3 to go in stage 1. And Honeycutt's going to go to second.
That's on the bottom of the racetrack, and that's what's really making a ton of time. And like we saw he did the previous lap, he's running a lane and a half, lower through 1 and 2, kind of getting into clean racetrack, and that's really paying dividends. I bet every spotter is telling their driver what's happening right now with the lanes. I enjoy listening to these trucks go around the corner right now, and it was off the gas so much.
Yeah, I figured he would be.
So slow. They're over 3.5 seconds slower than.
All right, 2 to go in stage 1.
They're just butting around trying to get to the end here. They have no tire left. Yeah, we see they were going fourth. They were passing Carson Clark. We thought he was going to pit. They said on the radio that they were going to come and pit, and then he saw he had more contact. They were going to get a hammer up.
The lock truck, I think that's the 33. Damn, another truck on pit road.
Makes a turn around for Lynn Riggs after he thought they were going to have to make an unscheduled pit stop.
All right, final lap for Christian Eckes in the 91. Yes, I've always used a tripod for rail fanning.
As we had those cautions and went through the first part of this stage, that we said, hey, Christian Eckes is probably going to win this stage, because I didn't see him coming in from anywhere until the last 15 laps or so. All of a sudden, he just started mowing those guys down. But
All right, Christian Eckes looking to the inside of Caleb Costner. Off turn 4, green and white checkered flag. Stage 1 winner, Christian Eckes. I think I've caught 198 before on the Zephyr. I'll have to take a look through my videos to reassure myself that I did such. Anyways, damn, Christopher Bell dropped to 14th. Anyway, stage 1 results are Christian Eckes, Caden Honeycutt, Corey Hine, Lane Riggs. Wow, William Sawalich, 5th after that spin earlier in the race. Ty Majeski, 6th. Carson Hocevar, Ross Chastain, Tanner Gray, and Daniel Hemrick are your top 10. Damn, it looks like the Rayom trucks are having a rough night tonight.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. You guys got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at gogetsomebody.com.
Tara Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body LLC. What'd she call her?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
They actually sold the twins' naming rights.
You know, like stadiums did. Kids are so expensive these days. Here it comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
I'm your man. We do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Work stress. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think. We know why you've put off your best smile. The time, the cost, the anxiety. That's why Aspen Dental is changing how dentistry is done, with technology to make care comfortable. and flexible hours to fit your life, all at an affordable price. New patients without insurance get an exam and x-rays for just $29. Not waiting for tomorrow. That's the Aspen Dental difference. Aspen Dental. It's time to smile again.
Brace your taste buds. The new DQ Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket comes with cool DQ soft surface dip for just $6.99. Add one of our new zucchini lemonades. It's the new spicy mix, only for a limited time.
Whatever the moment, make it a cocktail. On the rocks, Darlington created cocktails.
Yeah, I used to always tell my guys, evolve or die. And in racing, you have to evolve or you do die, and you get left behind. I got my mind right. It was almost refreshing to have to learn something different. I knew how to do everything else with the old car. I didn't need to practice. I didn't need to go to the simulator. I could tell you what you needed to do in about 2 laps. And when it changed, I had to decide, do I want to keep doing this and be a part of this process, or do I want to just go on into the sunset and do something different? Check out the all-new Fox Sports digital show Speed with myself and Will Buxton, fueled by Poet. Subscribe to Speed on Fox, on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Well, that was a hell of a first stage, guys. I think as we talked about before we went, Eggers is not the guy I had winning. Christopher Bell's back in 13-14 spot. William Swallows up there in 5th after he spun out, came and got tires. A lot of stories.
Well, a lot of things can happen in the first run like that, right? We talked about how there wasn't much practice today. They don't have much time to tune on your trucks. They don't have sets of tires to throw on it to keep working on it. And so you get a long run. It's kind of the first time you really see what your truck has on a long run. Under the lights again at night. Now they're all going to come down there. We're going to put 4 tires on. And I'm sure probably every single one of these trucks is going to have, well, maybe Christian Eckes may not make changes, but I think the rest of them are going to want some kind of change, whether short run or really aiming for the long run.
I can promise you Christopher Bell's going to change his truck because he's not having fun right now. That thing ran good for about 10 laps and it's out of control. So
I'd recommend tighten that sucker up. He let loose.
Well, it's the first time of the night for pretty much every one of these teams to come on the pit road, and now the pressure is on the pit crews. Don't slide through your pit box. No mistakes. Austin?
Christian Eckes, the leader, obviously really happy with his race truck. Going to have no changes. Came on the radio, said this truck is awesome, dude, after he crossed the line. Well, we got Lane Briggs kind of flip side of that spectrum. Had some contact, but he got the front toe knocked out. They're going to put 4 tires on it. They made some spots up at the end of that long run, but not really sure what they have right now. What do you got, Ricky?
Yeah, down here on our end, Seth Smith is going to try and tighten up Corey Hobbs' race truck. He said he's burned his rear tires off, hanging on for dear life. Now, on the opposite side of that, Ross Chastain is asking Phil Gould to free his truck up. So he's going up on the track car, making air pressure adjustment. Caden Honeycutt said he feels like he is losing most of his time down in 1 and 2. Feel like he's just way too loose. He's going to try and put some front brake in it. Scott Ziminelli is going to get him tuned up. He said he's really good in 3 and 4, looking for a little bit better rear grip there in 1 and 2.
Well, they filled them all up with Sunoco race fuel with 0 carbon bioethanol, so it should be all set to get the second stage started.
Yeah, big loser. Christian Eckes losing 5 spots there on pit road. Well, we've lost a legend. Chuck Norris passed away earlier today at the age of 86. He was best known for his legendary acting and martial arts career. He also had a connection with NASCAR. His son Eric won the 2002 Winston West Series Championship. Chuck also introduced chase drivers at Texas in 2016. Chuck was 86 years old. I got the pleasure to talk with Mr. Norris there in Texas. He was an amazing human being, and he will forever be missed.
When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Press A 3-in-1 inhaler. Better breathing starting within 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Breastfeed won't replace the rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breastfeed more than prescribed. Breastfeed may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breastfeed.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat-free box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meats. An invitation is an open door, a personal welcome, and just like a Lexus, crafted with you in mind. For a limited time, get offers on select vehicles at the Invitation to Lexus sales event.
All right. Saturday Night Baseball is back. Fans are back. Celebrations are back. Players are back, doing 17 things before every pitch. We say it's a long season, and losing on the ice by the 3rd inning. It's superstars pounding the wall, while the rest of us strain for the remote. And Saturday night, that's locked in. Same night every week. No thing required. You bring the couch, we'll bring the drama. Baseball Night in America, only on Fox. Yale Grove Auto Mall, the used car capital. Hundreds of models, thousands of choices. It's time to save. Used vehicles, factory certified pre-owned, one-owner trade-ins. Yale Grove Auto Mall, versatile SUVs, best-selling cars, gas-saving hybrid and electric, performance and luxury, all-purpose vans, and trucks. It's time to save. Yale Grove Auto Mall, the used car capital. Sacramento's best auto mall, period. Experience March Madness from the best seat in the house with Xfinity. Watch every moment with Xfinity Multiview and catch up to 4 games at once on one screen. Can't decide between an epic comeback or upset? With Multiview, you don't have to. Catch all the plays all at once. Plus, with FanView, get features like interactive graphics, live scores, stats, and odds, and every game at your fingertips. Just set March Madness into Xfinity Voice Remote.
Purina One, we switched and wow, from day one, its proven natural nutrition supports Charlie's strong immune system and Ginger's healthy heart.
Healthy differences today and for a lifetime. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Arby's meat-free box includes your choice of classic roast beef or crispy chicken, and now you can also get the big crispy fish sandwich. So get your choice of meat and 3 sides, all for just $7.99.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Welcome back to track 2 tough to take, Darlington Raceway. We had a great first stage, and Christian Eckes was able to get us to the stage win, but he did not have a great pit stop. As you see him here, he's going to have a little bit of trouble on the right rear tire, which is going to cost him about 5 spots here in pit road.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what we talked about before they came to pit road. Can't make any mistakes on pit road, no matter how fast your truck is. But you see him coming up there on the right rear. Now he's got to do it all over again. And usually as the race goes on, they become a little harder to pass because everybody usually makes their trucks better. So tough situation for the 91.
Look, this truck's like anything like it was the first run. I think it's going to come alive here, in about 25 laps. So, right. But like Kevin said, everyone starts to get their truck a little bit better as the night goes on. So it's harder to make up those spots. So hopefully that rear changer learns from his mistake. And I'm sure they're still going to have the same speed in that truck. And Williams Wallach is actually going to start on the front row. We saw him spin earlier and put some new tires on it, got some track position back, finished 5th in the stage. We'll see what he can do with the front row.
Yeah, he's hoping for no more cautions.
Yes.
He used that first set of tires when he spun out and had to put those on. Got him a good finish in the stage, gave him the track position, but we got a little audio from that one truck, I believe.
How the tires look, Jeremy? Like all of it. Yeah, take order on itself.
The short answer. Darlington used tires, but that's what they look like after a run.
You see Kate Honeycutt as a leader choosing the bottom lane. The bottom has won every single time. They've had good pushes. They've hooked up their rear tires. And it looks like again to get another great push. 2, 3 trucks clear as they get to the center of 1 and 2.
So Corey Hunt trying to pull that same move on Kate Honeycutt and get a very shortcut turn 1. And Kate was ready for it. So he learned from that move and did a great job protecting the lead.
Big surprise, Carson also are 3 wide into turn 3. Coming in with the trucks there. Lost a lot of track position there towards the end of the rally. I think his tires were a little bit used up.
Ross Chastain to the outside of Corey Howard, going to move up to P2. I'm curious to see how these guys approach this run. Right? They already had, let's call it 35 green flag laps in the first run. Maybe some guys went too hard, and they fell off at the end of the stage. So, do people adjust to that? Lane Riggs is going to clear before here with Green Swatch, but do you adjust to that? Do you take it a little bit easier on the front end? Maybe it's going to benefit you on the back end. So drivers are always adjusting, especially in a high work restart like this.
There you see Kushevek is into turn 1, trying to gain some of those spots back.
Yeah, we've got some debris on the back straightaway that brought out the caution right here. And I always hate that when you run out, you see it right there. That's
So if we can get it off the grill, though, it should be okay.
But while they go out there and get that piece of debris, we will take a break. See the fans enjoying the race. We'll be back in just a minute.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't pay the taxes, so we dumped the fee. Now with the Grand Declaration of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. For 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll cover your sales tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Purchase this 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie and get 0% financing for 60 months, or get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $4,500 total bonus cash allowance.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom, so I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Okay, now that you've bundled your boat and RV with your home and auto, you're ready to hit the open road.
Ooh, or set sail on your next adventure.
Tomato, tomato. Yeah, because you save time and money, you could just go where the road takes you.
Oh, nothing but smooth sailing.
Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater.
Jenny.
Stop. Okay, looks like we're in ship shape. Yarr, shivery timbers.
That's an impression of a pirate.
Boat.
Turn back time when you're injured with Valvoline Restore Protect, a first of its kind motor oil that removes up to 100% of engine killing deposits and protects against future damage. Ask for Valvoline Restore Protect at your next oil change. This guy, bold and smooth Shimano skills.
Now watch it throw it.
You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon. Looks like happy hour. Head for the mountains.
NASCAR fans, the time is now to turn your love of racing into free tickets, merchandise, VIP experiences, and much, much more. Rack up fan rewards points by watching races at home, playing fantasy, completing challenges, and visiting tracks. Then redeem your points for epic prizes. You earn the driver's seat. What are you waiting for? Sign up for the free NASCAR Fan Rewards loyalty program today at NASCAR.com/fan rewards.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom, so I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Austin, wow, look at you. You've graduated. You were the pit road guy. Look at this driver's only broadcast conditioning.
I know there's a strategy behind why you picked the studio to be your spot to be. So I'm very happy to be here, very comfortable, much more comfortable than the last 2 years I've had to spend on pit road.
Well, Austin, you graduated and they just brought you back down to ground level, didn't they? How's pit road doing for you?
Hey, that's show business, baby. I'm going to Yeah, I don't down to the flat. The funny thing was, Lane Riggs actually did have a tire going down. I know you guys have always been in the position where you're telling your team, I have a problem. They're like, oh, you're the fastest car on the track right now. Well, it's because the right front tire was actually going down. So found that pretty interesting over the course of this caution. How did it happen? How's it going down there at the front of pit road, Bridget?
Yes, I'm all the way down here in pit stall 1. The 7 came down and had to clear a tire rub. I talked to Brian Petty, an old-time crew chief of mine. He said that they needed long runs, no cautions. Felt like those cautions were killing them on the long run. So it'll be interesting to see how he comes through the field if we stay green. I will say, Austin, I believe he got the studio last year. I gave up my spot. I had to hang out with family during that race weekend. So you're welcome, but now we're both back on pit road. I'm having a blast down here, especially entry at turn 1. This is one of the best places to watch.
Thanks, Ricky. That turn 1 down there, when you stand down there, I always like sitting in the car or standing next to the car when you were getting ready for qualifying, because that's where you make a lot of the speed. I know in the trucks they run through there, they're wide open, but for you guys on Sunday, no qualifying time, that's always a decision that you have to make.
It's probably better to not watch your car go through turn 1 before you jump in there, because you see it and you go, oh my God, I gotta do that? Like, I have to go do that? It's fast. It's a lot of fun. If it turns when you get there, it's a lot of fun. Well, you see a couple trucks that are clearing fenders. You know, that's something that these truckers got to deal with the steel body. You can't bounce off each other like they do in the Cup Series. So, you know, when you do have that little bit of contact, whether it's with the wall or with other cars, they flatten out that right side and it cuts it down. And it sounded like from what Austin was saying there for Lane Riggs, it was a slow leaker on the right front, and it actually probably helped them, right? It's probably just the right amount, but I don't know if you can just assume it's going to be the right amount every single time. Probably best they cleared. They had an opportunity here with this caution to try to fix that.
Yeah, they came back in and actually took a baseball bat and rolled the truck back and forth to clearance that fender. So all the modern technology, we go back to the old school baseball bat to clear the fenders on these cars with the steel bodies. But coming back to green.
Come back to green. Back to green. Keaton Honeycutt's the leader. Here we go. Oh, we got chassis up there. Oh, the debris. Okay. Oh, the debris cars. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I heard about what happened to Chuck Norris. Rest in peace to him.
He must have heard me talking about it. He said, watch this.
And with these trucks, on the restarts, I would assume that you can just roll them wide open, especially on that higher.
Damn, Swallows up to 3rd place. Wow.
1 and 2 like that. So, I think Ross was probably like, all right, if I only lose 1 row on the restart, I can just stay with that second truck.
Didn't clear Chastain by 2 feet, you know, if they wanted to, and then he got trapped on the bottom, and now finds himself, you know, in 6th place. So we'll have to re-rack him. Whoever Chastain was leaving that Darlington 88 horsepower truck. Tyler was really, really good. His first year running that 88, really putting some great runs together here to start the year. And seems like they made some good adjustments on that truck.
Would you call that a throwback paint scheme?
Yes, I think so.
I mean, it's been that way forever. I mean, Craftsman drove that truck for like 35 years with that paint scheme on there. So it's not changed at all. Menard's a great supporter of NASCAR racing and the supporter of building that 88 truck for a long time. So Kate Honeycutt still up front with control of the race. Everybody pretty much single filed out. This one has worked his way to the 8th position right there. Hasn't really made a lot of noise other than the start of the race today, and kind of faded back and seemed right up next to the fence, which see how much speed you can gain right there through the middle of the corner. You take a lot of chances up there, and I think that's why we see a lot of the field down, but that's where that experience comes in, being able to put it right up next to the fence. We got a battle for the lead.
You're battle for the lead. Keaton Honeycutt back to the front.
Average, not great, looked just okay. Now, second run of the race, we talked about it. Churchies had an opportunity to work on it. The drivers gave some good feedback. This is a lot different on the side of Ross Chastain's team. Obviously making good changes, at least for the short run. He's going to get a good run off of turn 4 here. He's going to get to the inside into turn 1.
Chastain looking to the inside.
And he's going to clear it.
To the lead, Ross Chastain.
Carson Hocevar got a big run off the top of 3 and 4. Ross Chastain just did it there. We talked first of the race, the top of the trucks, right on that apron, all the way on the bottom. And now we kind of see the very top. You have to be against the wall to get that momentum, get that run. So this track changes so much. I mean, it's run to run, it's lap to lap, and it's just all about finding new things all the time. And then Ross has found something new that's really gotten him the lead. And Peyton Honeycutt's probably had to do a searching up there. He just got passed on the top.
I was just going to say that puts a lot of pressure on these young guys that don't have a lot of experience here. And you know, in the trucks, if you hit it once, it's caving the right side in flat. Like, it's not, there's no forgiveness. You can touch it and slide it and with the tail maybe just a little bit, but if you hit that thing flat, the whole thing is caving in on the side of the truck. So a lot of risk right up here where Hocevar is. You see how close he is to the wall. But with the big sides on these trucks and that big spoiler on the back, actually when you get close to the wall like that, it creates the side force. And
yeah, I already did tell you that I do use a scanner for rail fin.
You think of Carson Hocevar, you think of Ross Chastain. These guys don't care about risk because they're going to race it for points. These other guys are racing for points. So they hit the wall a little bit and knock the right front fender in, cut down the right front tire. Yeah, is it a bummer? Sure. Is it ruin their whole season though? No. So they're willing to take some risk to go over
Mini Tyrell.
and take advantage of it.
We see Carson has a high entry in the run as well. You know, we see Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, those guys are really good at it on the outside. And Carson's been doing it really well here. But we just saw Corey Hahn took his line away in 3 and 4. Corey started really very tough, so now Carson has to adjust. How do I get behind on the bottom? And Joey talked about that before the race happened. If it's so narrow, you burn yourself up following the guy. So now that you can't run the preferred lane, you really have to figure it out. So this has been a great race so far. We've seen a lot of cars and doors, and we're just going to get more of the action when we come back from break. Thanks for tuning in.
With less burning, itching, and pain from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Imagine being a million miles away.
Yeah, getting closer to the Indy 500 with each passing day. DGP, 50 days away.
Most people saw 100% clear skin that stayed clear even at 5 years. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Trufaya. Safe like repair, safe like replace.
That's rough. At least with SafeLight, you can get that fixed any way you want.
Anywhere you want.
Same day.
I can schedule a chip fix while I get my hair fixed. Yep, they can fix my glass while we fish for bass. If you want, they can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants.
That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com. Safe like repair, safe like replace. OMG, y'all. Travelers swear by this one trick. What's up with Mom?
She's been scrolling travel advice for hours. Now she's got influencer brain.
Wonder what this luggage brand said to me? It's luggage. Local fraud. Whoa, aspect a partner. Not scrolling. Keep scrolling. Stop scrolling. Gotta use kayak.
Frank Nunez is the last truck on the lead lap.
Oh, Bubba's back down. Really?
Kayak. Got that right. Purina One Lip Clear was our cat miracle. We discovered Ella was sensitive to cat allergens. Then the incredible happened. Purina One Lip Clear started reducing the major allergen in our cat's hair.
Together forever.
Purina One Lip Clear, a difference from day one.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Real strength isn't pushing through pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil Liquid Gel's target pain.
All right, Kaden Honeycutt back to the lead.
Advil, that's real strength.
Darlington, South Carolina, where you see a race for the lead right now. Caden Honeycutt putting a lot of pressure on Ross Chastain. You've seen that bottom lane kind of prevail the longer that we've run, and Ross just finally give up right there and say, all right, I'm not gonna put my truck in harm's way right here, running it any harder up here next to the fence.
Well, we see that Ross Chastain had a really fast short
So
run.
the top three broken away for now.
Price on the long run, overall, still putting him in position to possibly win this race. Not bad. Right behind him, though, Ty Majeski, also pretty fast here on the long run, able to hang with these guys.
This is a cool one. I want to talk about this. My dad's 1998 World Series car.
1998, that's the year.
Really, really
Here.
cool.
So it's a Moco Ultimate.
This is an interesting one. Tim Fedowa, my current spotter, Kevin's old spotter, right underneath my dad right there. Pretty cool full circle moment.
Yeah, you see those spoilers all laid back in the car. Obviously, that's from Daytona. Those are cool looking cars, those Pontiacs that they had with the curved spoiler right there. But that's a pretty darn good throwback.
I always love that car. I have so many die casts of that race car in my house, from the World Series to the Cup Series. That's a cool memory.
There you see the 18 truck right here, Tyler Abram, go by William Swallich, who had that spin out earlier.
Jake Garcia's in the top 10.
Have used an extra set of tires, so.
Well, speaking of Lane Ridge, Lane Ridge, he's up to 10. Is that he put tires, I remember right before he went green here, just a few laps ago, he put 4 tires on to pull his fenders out and all those type of things as he was having a fender run. He's able to make up a ton of time. He's going to get some good stage points here. He may get up to 5th-ish, maybe, possibly here with the newer tires. But if there's a
Lane Riggs has gained 21 spots.
Yeah, well, he restarted. Lane Ridge restarted 31st, so he's up to 9th right now. He's gonna get several more as we go through these next several laps. So big moving, and when you're at a deficit like that and you have problems, you got to get those stage points right to protect yourself.
At least get something, right? I get it. You said if you got the tires, go grab it while you can, and then just hope it goes green this last stage, and maybe they'll be okay.
Well, we've seen that trend as we've run long runs at Darlington. It's like, and we saw it at the beginning of the race. Remember, you saw Swallow spin out, and you had the early trouble with Ben Rhodes. But and as you go longer and longer during the race, and everybody gets more comfortable. These guys got 50 minutes of practice today. They were able to run through a couple sets of tires to get themselves on the racetrack and get rhythm. But there's nothing like race rhythm and adjustments on the truck and everything that you've got going on. So they just get better and better every lap.
Lane in there working the throttle a lot, trying to figure out how he can make some pace. This is a good reminder for Darlington on Sunday at 2 o'clock on FS1. We have 4 awesome looking drivers on that promo. Appreciate that.
I mean, when you're on the broadcast, you own the promo.
I mean, you have to. I mean, this feels like it's the right thing to do.
I had a friend ask me the other day, they're like, well, why are you still a driver's on the broadcast?
Oh, yep.
Because we started.
That's right.
We're making the rules, so don't argue with us.
Finally, we have to make some rules with something.
That's right.
You're still driving.
I am still driving. Yeah, that's fair. But on the graphic, they should at least give me a number.
I love listening to the audio of Lane Riggs here, right? You can just hear how much he feels. So I love to stay on this shot for a long period. Listen to the differences in the total running 2 long to 3 and 4, how much he has to play.
And you see Ross Chastain right now, he's really starting to back up, and he's backing himself up enough to where it's dragging 2 or 3 other guys behind Ty Majeski. So we saw that 91 truck right there behind the 88 of Ty Majeski be really good at the end of the last run. And now you're starting to see the same thing from the 91 truck of
Yeah, it gets as fast again. You know, he lost all those spots on pit road there. He lost 5+ spots, lost a couple more on the restart. And this is his time, right? And we've seen it already. That 91 truck, that black and gold white one, he is good on the long haul. And he needs these long runs. The problem is there's only 5 laps to capitalize right now. So he don't have the time to make up for it. So he's got to have better pit stops, better restarts, so he can really gain some of this track position back that he needs.
You saw a lap right there in the middle of them, and you go back to the in-car camera and that noise, and you listen to that motor, and you were like, it's like you have an egg on the gas pedal, and you're Lane Ridge right here through 3 and 4 as you see Tyrell right there, 14 trying to slide up in front of him.
Right, almost 3.5-second lead for the 11 truck.
And you go with the slide, a little bit of throttle on, a little bit of throttle off, and right here you just got to pedal it to just set the rear tire to get the thing in the racetrack. And it's such a finesse racetrack with the throttle pedal.
It feels like you're going so slow, but you're absolutely out of control. It's just like on that turn 3 entry part, you just feel like, look at turns when you get there in front, you switch the wall.
And as you come up the turn 2 right here, you'll see that black line right there in the racetrack. This is actually a new patch of asphalt. Right there on the turn.
Yeah, I saw the schedule for IMSA next year.
It is right in the wrong spot.
You know, this racetrack is so slick, there's a lot of times, especially on the tires, you kind of go back to the gas, go back harder in the middle, and you have to kind of pedal back out to get the car to settle again before they fix it. So there's a lot of, you know, certain tracks
Ready to
is
go.
kind of more of a gradual throttle increase. Here it's a little bit more off and on throttle, just the way that the corners are shaped.
Yeah, I'm almost 4-second lead.
So that's the big thing about this racetrack is it's not just progressively getting more throttle. It's kind of on and off and on and off. And as the
2 to go this time by.
the seat of your pants, which makes it such a fun but challenging racetrack as well. Because you do it all out and your tractor is different every single lap. Right? What you did lap 4.
Yeah, I saw Canadian Tire Motorsports Park is on there. Oh, there goes 4th place. 5 truck. All right, final lap, stage 2.
In the second stage, it has been all Caden Honeycutt on this particular run. He has put himself in charge of this race. And we knew he had a fast truck, but we saw in the first stage he kind of got behind a few of those guys and wasn't able to make up the track position, and Eckett's come on late, but that has not been the case. And that's why
All right, off turn 4, green and white checkered flag. Stage 2 winner, Caden Honeycutt. All right, stage 2 results. Caden Honeycutt, Ross Chastain, Ty Majeski, Corey Heim, Christian Eckes, Tyler Ankrum, Carson Hocevar, Lane Riggs, Jake Garcia, and William Sawalich are your top 10.
Caden Honeycutt, winner of stage 2. Can he finish that off and then win his first?
I think Justin Carroll will get the free pass.
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. You got somebody for Peyronie's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at goGetSomebody.com.
And Doug.
Thank you both for coming in. I'm a bit worried about Doug Jr. I know how important Liberty Mutual is to your family.
I customized car insurance to save people hundreds.
Right. Well, Doug Jr. keeps writing this. Well, at least they spelled insurance right, right? He did not.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Kraft mac and cheese is better than a three-pointer. Missing us will never make a whole city hate you. Except maybe Philly. Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
Kohl's spring savings are like sunshine that I can stare at them for as long as I want.
Spring is bright with Kohl savings. Get kitchen finds, teas, and more. Plus, take 50% off clearance at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Contact is a basketball field of dreams. It's like having one of the greatest stories in sports.
Roseville Auto Mall is Northern California's ultimate destination when looking for your next vehicle.
What sets Roseville Auto Mall apart is the service and the people here. Always treated like family.
We've got a new addition to our family, and we decided to get all our people, and the Roseville Auto Mall has the biggest selection of vehicles in town.
I feel amazing driving out of here and confident and happy that I got such a good deal. I just rolled with it. Right now is the best time to shop during our certified pre-owned sales event. The Roseville Auto Mall, driven to be the best.
Originally 50 years ago, we didn't like the taxes, so we dumped the fee. Now with the rank declaration of deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. For 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Or purchase again 2.9% financing for 70 months, plus 4,500 total bonus cash allowances, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on 2026 Ram 1500. See your NorCal Ram dealer.
Tomorrow, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series and Cup Series will take to the track for practice and qualifying, followed by O'Reilly Auto Parts Series racing at 5:30 p.m. Eastern on the CW.
Welcome back to Darlington Raceway. A lot of racing this weekend. And man, I can't wait until Sunday. I'm so glad that I'm never glad that I'm sitting in the booth here because this was such a fun place to drive. But I think I am glad that I'm sitting in the booth 86 degrees in cars that seem to be like they're going to be a handful.
Oh, it's going to be a handful. We're going to be slipping and sliding, and the new aero package here, the added horsepower, all of those things just add to harder to drive and more fun. I'm excited. I think the 11 truck has a little bit of radio action for us. Let's take a listen.
I'm going to be really wide around that my talk is pretty sure it's so much focus that I'm trying to listen to the fire and everything like that. So sorry if I'm
Yeah. Well, Caden's a pretty fiery guy. You see his crew chief Scott's in the deli right there, up on the pit box, obviously. A ton of success with Corey Heim and really this whole Tricon team has done a great job. Caden's a fiery guy, and I think it's going so good right now. He's apologizing for things to make sure that the team stuff stays where it is. But I think a lot of times those guys appreciate the fire. Well, the fuel strategy right here, guys, is pretty tight, honestly. But you've got 57 laps in this stage, and you're going to need every drop of fuel. So you better fill it up. Sponsored by Zero Carbon. Fill it up with Sonoma Race Fuel with zero carbon ethanol.
All right, drivers are coming in for pit stops.
Austin.
Yeah, we've started pit stops here. Christian Hackett, Falcon truck in stage 1. 22 minutes this run. I'm going to tell you we're not here for stage 3. Get that down there. I'm going to get back. Give a lot of time to jet ski. Starting with 2 minutes of operation over the run.
Yeah, Kevin, nice up close to those splits right here, getting 4 tires. Kevin, you were talking about, thanks for making that transaction. I felt like, the 11's looking like a veteran on the racetrack. It's starting to sound like one already. So, really cool to see the progress that he's able to be super smooth and patient with that. Corey Hahn asked him for his rear tires to last longer. He said anytime he hits the throttle, it just blows the rear tires.
It's like Ankrum gained some spots. Yeah, oh wow, Perez gained 7. And Corey Heim gained a spot.
Before the end of this thing, but this long run will be interesting to see here.
Well, thanks, Ricky. Cade Honeycutt leads them out. He was confident in his pit crew in his pre-race interview, and they've done exactly what they need to do.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but want to move with more freedom. So I'm ready to jump in with Skyrizi. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
Oh, Dr. Pepper, cherry is the best.
Oh, it's Dr. Pepper, blackberry is the best.
It's Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
I reckon it's Dr. Pepper, strawberries, and cream.
Arby's Meat and Treat Box includes your choice of classic roast beef or crispy chicken, and now you can also get the Big Crispy Fish Sandwich. So get your choice of meat and 3 sides, all for just $7.99.
Arby's, we have the meats.
The Fanatics Flag Football Classic. Brady hits the field with some of football's finest in a 3-team round-robin tournament. Live from Los Angeles. Saturday on Fox. The Fox Nation Spring Sale, a time for new beginnings and new journeys.
I took an oath to defend Israel from her enemies.
Fox Nation is the home of RAF with big matches every month.
Let's go, baby!
The Fox Nation Spring Sale. Sign up today for just $2.99 a month.
Now's the time to buy during Chase Chevrolet's Truck Month. Real deals from real people.
Choose from 100 Car Bravo certified pre-owned vehicles. 99 in Hammer Lane, where honesty drives the deal.
Chase Chevrolet, buy into it.
Mom, I got it. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream.
Mom? A lot can change in 5 years, but with Xfinity, your internet bill won't. Guaranteed.
Service your vehicle with people you trust at Chase Chevrolet's Truck Month.
We won't sell you something you don't need. Save 15% off on any repairs.
We don't just service Chevrolets, we service all GM models. 99 in Hammer Lane.
Chase Chevrolet, buy into it.
Sunday, the NASCAR Cup Series is on FS1. Catch the best of the best as they go full throttle at Darlington. The checkered flag for the Goodyear 400 flies Sunday. Let me check that again. The green flag for the Goodyear 400 flies Sunday at 3 Eastern, with pre-race action beginning at 1:30 only on FS1.
I'd like to point out, they set you up for failure. They
Well,
got the wrong side.
I did read the script, and then I recognized that it was not right, so I just corrected it. Hey, you know what? That's the way it goes, and sometimes you got to adapt and adjust. So that's what we've been doing all night, right?
That's what these truckers are doing all night. They have to adapt and adjust, whether it's on pit road or on the racetrack, lap to lap, short run to long run. It's been fun watching this whole thing play out. But one thing for sure, that 11 truck of Cade Honeycutt has the truck to beat. But we know on the short run, that has not been the fastest truck. And I think who's lining up right next to him is one of those trucks that has a lot of speed here on the restart. You see it there, the 45 of Ross Chastain.
Yeah, and Chastain has just been, he's been really good at the beginning. We've seen how aggressive that he's been the whole night on the restarts, and even at the very beginning of the race, trying to push that truck into places that it probably didn't fit. So he's going to be aggressive, and I think it goes back to what we talked about in stage 1. You do not want to let that 11 truck get too far out on this restart, because if you do, and the caution doesn't come out, most likely you're not going to catch him.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys are thinking about how can we put the 11 truck in a bad spot on this restart, because he is so fast into a run. If it goes green, this is going to be the longest run that we have had. The first stage was 45 laps. This is going to be 49 to go. So be curious to see what everyone's thinking, and be curious to see what Carson Hocevar is thinking.
Yeah, I look identical. Oh, change that. But yeah, I'll be the same color. I called it a driveway. I thought you heard me. We'll get the change. I did, but I
That's a lot of beeping, guys. That sound like a truck backing up.
Here we go.
We go back to green. Stage number 3.
Pushing into turn 1. In that 5 truck, he's going to try to pull his thing. Can't quite pull it off.
Jim's done a good job of protecting that since the first restart of the race. You know, he's running low, kind of taking the air out of the nose of Corey Hahn's truck. And, you know, Ross Chastain didn't get the restart that he wanted to. He started 5 to the inside of Corey Hahn here, trying to get back to second. Looks like he's going to, and you know he's going to be looking for the lead like he did at the start of the first, the run of the previous restart.
I mean, Ross knows the situation here. He knows, he's smart enough to know, I got a fast truck for 15 laps, and I need to get it while I can.
And I think that the other thing that is impressive to me, I know Caden Honeycutt has run races, but now he's learning how to race at the front of the racetrack, controlling the races, on the restart, all the things that he really hasn't done at a super high level. He's done them sporadically, but doing them consistently like he's had to do tonight, it's different. When you're having to be the leader of the race and you know that you're way better than everybody else, everybody there wants to put you in a bad spot, and I think he's done a good job. And we've seen the progression since that first stage.
Lane Riggs is really trying to make a lot of ground up here early. He's gained a couple spots on the restart. He just passed Tommy John Steger 4th. He is pushing his truck earlier, and he's one of the guys that I need track position right now. Let me see if I can get it, and then see how my truck holds on. But he's been making some really bold moves. High entry in the 1 already at the restart. It's really paid off for him.
And the thing is, he has 46 laps to go. This could be the longest run of the race if it does go green. The other thing for Lane Riggs, he has 1 set of tires left, where the majority of trucks have 2 sets of tires left. So depending on how cautious fall out, he may be okay. He might be in trouble. He's hoping for some long rear flag runs, in other words.
It's been really interesting, you know, with the 77 truck right here of Carson Husvar. You know, we heard him on the radio. We kind of saw him. I mean, he didn't look like he was in a great mood in his pre-race interview with Austin, and now we hear
Dawson
his radio.
Sutton.
He was mad at everything, and so sometimes that's a good thing for a driver, but sometimes that can be detrimental to the things that you're trying to accomplish. So,
Yeah, first week of June, yeah, that would be a reasonable time for Detroit. Long Beach, where it's at now, yeah, I don't mind it. Being where it's at.
Carson Husvar in his little sports car. And all I thought, you know, maybe the van passing him down the road was something that got to him.
Well, first off, I don't even know how. You have a van?
Yes. There's 5 kids in there, and yeah, it's a big time in there. And the van is the way to go. If you have kids, van life is a real thing.
Learn something every day. See the 15 right there of Tanner Gray. He had a great qualifying effort. And I really
42 looking to the inside of the 26. Oh shit! 42's in the wall. Went for a slide.
Right there with the 26 truck of
Dawson Sutton.
up on the outside. Otherwise,
That was a close call. Oh, 42's got tired down.
Connor Jones in the 42 tired down up against the wall and turns straight forward. We'll see if they throw a caution. He cannot.
Caution.
And Lane Riggs is going, oh no. What do you do? Right? You're 4th place. You got a lot of laps left. 42 laps to go. You got 15 on your tires.
Kid you not, he was actually running good for once.
Here's a replay.
Yeah, and you saw him clip the apron right there. And when he came up off the apron, that truck just got right next to the 26 truck of Dawson Sutton and got loose.
IndyCar racing in Denver. I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Just no air
Hope
on
the
right
street
side of
circuit.
that 42
Hope the
truck.
circuit will be worthy enough.
These trucks are so reliant on side force, right? And the Cup cars aren't really like that these days, right? There's no side force on them already, so they don't really get that free inside of someone anymore. But these trucks, Xfinity cars, when you have the side by side in a turn 1 like that, like the 42 was hoping he would
clear the 26 into turn 1, and then he could use racetrack. But the 26 drove in just as deep as him, so he was in a terrible spot. Nothing he could do, just kind of by circumstance of loss of air and clicking the apron, just all bad things. So hopefully they get that thing repaired and back up the way. Yeah, Connor was actually doing a really good job. He was actually running 15th before that accident.
It's going on 21 years next year.
The amount of experience that he has
Huh,
in these
so
trucks,
that
which is pretty
those
limited.
races, the last race that was held there was won by Allmendinger.
What you were talking about, your lane rigs.
You gotta stay.
You gotta stay, right?
I think you gotta stay. You got one set left and 41 to go. You gotta hope other trucks stay with you. I don't know if any will.
Yeah, and that's the problem. If you stay, I mean, you're going to be last.
This Josh is tough. I mean, this is the worst possible situation. He's coming.
Never mind. It's like all the leaders are coming.
He would have gotten used up.
The front runners, I should say.
Austin.
Oh yeah, I've seen that footage before.
He's just looking good in the corner right now, but the big story on my end of it,
I wouldn't mind seeing an IndyCar race in Denver. Still want them to add more ovals to the schedule, but you get the point.
Yeah, Kate Honeycutt was asking how many sets of tires they had. They said 2. He said, good, let's take 1 set right now. Be interesting to watch the 45 and all the niche trucks. They have in-house pit crews. They don't have any pit crews. So if Roche Chastain holds third here or gains spots, that's a pit crew that's done in-house, which is very rare these days. So Kate Honeycutt's leaving pit road here. Looks like
Honeycutt's going to win the race off pit road. Top 3 is going to remain unchanged.
Yeah, that's a great point, Ricky. When you have a truck team that does your big crew
Wow.
in-house,
Damn, Tyler Anchorman, he's been gaining spots
all
lately.
these guys that are coming from O'Reilly
And Andre Perez,
that's pretty
I know it feels like a lot of people sleep on the 44, but Perez is doing a good job. I'll be right back.
Don't let living with cancer define you. Discover an injectable immunotherapy, Opdivo Qvantig, for certain previously treated adults whose kidney cancer has spread. A chance to live longer, a treatment that's faster. Unlike an infusion that takes 30 minutes, Opdivo Qvantig lets you receive treatment quickly in as little as 3 minutes. Opdivo Qvantig can cause your immune system to harm healthy parts of your body during and after treatment. These problems can be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have a cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, thirst, or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain or fever. Report severe or persistent muscular joint pain. Tell your doctor if you have myasthenia gravis or Guillain-Barré syndrome. Immune system problems include Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or lupus. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune or nervous system problems, if you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, or receive chest radiation. Opdivo Qvantig can harm your unborn baby.
a chance to live longer, a treatment that's faster.
Ask your doctor about Opdivo Qvantig. See OpdivoQvantig.com for more information.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't like the taxes, so we dumped it. Now with the Grand Declaration of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. For 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll cover your sales tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Nothing stops Ram.
Purchase this 2026 Ram 1500 Lariat and get 0% financing for 60 months, or get 2.9% financing for 72 months, plus $4,500 total bonus cash allowance.
Look closely. When every line is considered, every detail refined, when design and performance come together as one, all you see is everything you want. The Dell XPS.
Welcome back to Darlington Raceway. As we get close to wrapping up the end of this race, 38 laps to go. Caden Honeycutt has been a dominant truck as we go through this race, so we'll see if we can finish that off. Join Fox in supporting our troops from daily needs to global emergencies. Help us be there for those who serve. Scan the QR code or visit go.fox/Red Cross to donate to service to the armed forces today.
Well, guys, so we're going to have an interesting restart here. I always like pointing out just things I see before this restart happens. Something we see here, the 56 truck to the hill up front. And obviously he's going to be on 15-lap tires. And he's got a pack of hungry animals behind him.
Well, speaking of hungry animals, look at this guy. I mean, every time he gives one break, he's found something to eat.
That's healthier than what I typically see him eat, though. I will say that. He's really good there. Carrots, good for your eyes. Missed out all for classes. Gotta eat more carrots, I guess. Behind Timmy Hill, all to the top. I'm guessing he was the first one to jump up to the top. That 56 was closer to him, even though he's
All right.
in the race.
Back to green. Here we go. Got a new person up front, Timmy Hill. Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, the 56 didn't spin its tires. Okay. Not a bad start for Timmy Hill. Up Chastain's looking to the inside.
We've seen so many times tonight, strong on the restarts.
So strong. I feel like they were pulling back down the straightaway here. So I would miss to see what Ross does here because Ross really has a good fire off track.
Oh, crossover.
Big crossover by Caden Honeycutt. Tried to side draft, get away from him. And cleared it to the one with the lead again.
Crossover.
Swapping crossovers here.
Oh,
This time Ross is going to
that 45 truck is very loose.
You see this crossover right here after. This is Ross sliding up in front of Honeycutt. And when you look at this situation right here, Caden Honeycutt drove that 45 truck. Ross Chastain's driving it now, but Caden Honeycutt was actually at Beast Motorsports, and they let him go when he decided that he was going to, jump ship and go to the 11 truck to drive for Triangle Motorsports. So he drove this truck for the first 16 races last year, and then wound up kind of jumping around when Stuart Friesen got back and raced for the championship at the end of the year in his truck. So
Timmy Hill's going to drop outside the top 10 the next lap or two. Timmy Hill does have a top 10 finish at Darlington in the trucks a few years back. Oh, you got a grain train, or half of that, I should say. Okay, not bad. I mean, it's better than nothing. Busted bread, Illinois. Excuse me.
He's really fast on restarts. I think we saw this earlier. And we talked about a little fire under the hood right there. Maybe motivate them.
Yeah, there's a couple of trucks behind him. That 91 truck of Christian Eckes. He's obviously had more trouble on pit road, as you see most of our to the inside of the rigs right there. So Carson's rolling to the front, but
I mean, see right there, +9 since the restart. I mean, he is ripping right now. How long will it last? And we see this. This is, I like to say it's the truck, but gosh, you see it in the cup side every time too. Like, I think it's the driver. I mean, he just fires off with so much speed, and we see it fall off. But gosh, it'd be interesting to see how long that lasts. We got to get a commercial here real quick, but you won't miss a thing. We'll be right back with a quick 30-lap shooter.
You're right, going side by side. Okay.
This is where the dream begins.
Caden Honeycutt's not letting the 45 truck get away. No, meanwhile, got about for third place.
If we push ourselves, we'll go further.
Maybe Tyrell's done for the night.
This
yard looks incredible. Thanks. Oh, likewise.
Really?
Super easy.
Craftsman. What you build, builds you.
Marky, sweet new boots, man. Where'd you get them from?
Thanks, I got them from.
Why did your voice just...
Mary, you got the tickets?
Yep, I got them from.
There's no way you're boy.
This guy, cold and smooth survival skills. If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fellow. But if blue touches white, it's flight. And for the mountains.
We'll come back later. Built by rule breakers. We don't ask permission. We don't seek approval. We just are the most relentless, unpretentious athletes on the planet. Chasing glory at 200 miles per hour. Defiantly unapologetic. Authentically NASCAR.
Oh wow, crash! It's Andre Perez and Ty Majeski.
Shortage of wills out there. You need a will to walk your dog? There's like 4 in your area. Whoa. Want a will who writes wills? You're gonna be fine. But if you want a will who'll give you a free lesson in sign language, from the opening hour of the land rocket, well, there's only one will like that. You want to catch willpower? Welcome to the fastest racing on Earth.
Well, they're winning.
Take control, sprint
They're
down the
winning.
track, and get ready for a fight.
Well, they went the.
Well, you saw it on the big box. Ty Majeski, Lane Riggs, Andres Perez got tore up into turn 1. Ty Majeski's truck really hurt. All 3 trucks having a really good night. Unfortunate ending for all of them.
44 is loud.
Watching Corey Heim and Carson Hosevar thinking that those two were the 2 trucks that were going to wreck. Lo and behold, it was the 3 trucks behind them that all got tangled up.
Take a look here and see what happened in the turn 1. You see Riggs on the bottom. You see the racing there. Riggs is going to try
Oh wow.
to get out there. Obviously, was not clear.
Like 34 just clipped the 80.
That's a tough one, Joey. It didn't look like the 88 truck went up the racetrack at all. It's like he came up a little bit, but Riggs was definitely going up the racetrack, wasn't he?
Riggs was going to be clear. And with one way or another, he knew this caution hurts one of these trucks the most, and it's going to be Lane Riggs, who has no tires.
Well, he's got no right side left.
Yeah, or right side. Yeah. Well, that's a big for Andres Perez too. I mean, he was up running at the top 6. Put together a really good night, and kind of an innocent bystander down there Lane Riggs. Yes, frustrated. He just knows what happened, and none of that's on purpose, right? Like it's just hard.
Well, the one way to keep the hood down is by jumping on top of it. So they have to chainsaw the blade into the.
We've all been there. Yeah, I mean, you have to be on offense in that scenario, and you drive in there and you think you're going to clear him, and you don't clear him, and you see him pounding on the steering wheel right there because he knows how important those points are, and he knows that every race matters, and that mistake cost the team a lot of points. But pit road is open this time, so those who have tires, which is pretty much everyone, they have sticker tires and they're 3-lap scuffs. So you've got some options. Obviously, you want to put those sticker tires on right now. 25 laps to go. I would assume you burn them right here.
I think so. Austin?
Yeah, we got Christian Eckes coming to pit road. Obviously, a couple of my guys involved in that crash, but Christian Eckes, they were the first one to tighten the truck for this run, and we overshot him here, so I'm going to free it back up.
Allmendinger's 11th, which is why.
Huge pit stop coming down for the 2 leaders. Kate Honeycutt has left pit road so far ahead the last couple pit stops. A lot of pressure on these guys. He's looking for air pressure adjustment. Wants to turn a little bit better through turns 1 and 2. Ross Chastain, those guys are leaving everything alone. No fuel for Ross Chastain. Wants it to be lighter coming down the stretch, guys.
We used to see them all how they come off the pit road here. We got the box on Chastain and Honeycutt here.
Yeah, looked like Chastain just had a little bit
And
of
Honeycutt is going to come off pit road first again.
And I think this is going to make it in red.
Hocevar up to second.
Carson Hocevar trying to chase down Caden Honeycutt to win this race tonight. Gonna get exciting. We'll see what happens when we come back.
To tell you the truth, we could take or leave the extravagance. The attention, the celebrity, the bragging rights, the bravado. Because all we've ever really wanted is for every Ford driver to feel this.
That's what I'm talking about. My new boyfriend rides a motorcycle.
Oh, it's just a cruiser for unwinding on the weekends. Protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurance.
How responsible.
Very sensible.
Something happened to Cole Butcher.
Temporary for my niece. She insisted.
Well, guess what, Mom? I chopped my hair off.
Wow, I stand corrected. It's lovely. No, it's not.
Super cute.
Very in right now.
That's my rough and double girl.
Looks like Jack just realized some people mix and match their game sense. So he gave it a shot too. Is he the laundromat cool dude now? Sniff the difference of Gain's amazing sense or your money back.
Embrace your taste buds. New TQ Extra Basket comes with Queen TQ soft surface basket for just $6.99. Add one of our new TQ lemonades. It's the new spicy menu, only for a limited time.
Are you going out to Barlow tomorrow on the... Oh, it's on the Brooklyn sub. Okay. Well, that should be fun.
The most relentless 100 athletes on the planet. Chasing glory at 200 miles per hour. Defiantly unapologetic. Authentically NASCAR.
Yeah.
It's the UFL kickoff on Fox. Next Friday, it starts with a bang.
It's like the 88's got a minute. It's like get the repairs.
With new teams and new rules. UFL's testing into the future of football. This is Football Reimagined. The UFL kickoff begins next Friday and continues Saturday and Sunday on Fox and ESPN.
That rumble you hear, that growl you feel, that's us.
Well, welcome back. We're going to take a look back in time. My goodness, I'm going to slide that in color. That was a long time ago.
I was 18. And it's in Talladega. Put the right side window out of that truck.
Oh my God! Look at Ryan Blaney back then. Oh my God. Austin Cindric. God damn.
Young Cindric at 17.
Oh, there's Ricky.
The elder statesman.
Man, Stenhouse waited a long time to try the truck series out. Why'd you wait so long, Ricky?
That was just the first opportunity I ever got. When I got into Roush Fenway Racing, we went ARCA Racing, and I think they shut the truck program down at that time and went straight to the back then Nationwide Series.
Huh, so that explains why Stenhouse didn't do trucks back then. Not sure what happened to Cole Butcher since they didn't show. So the joy will be in the 25 at Rockingham after all. Connor Jones is leading. Oh boy. Fun.
That might not be a bad play for Magnus. Well, Goodyear is providing us with some great aerial coverage.
Connor Jones, just do us a favor. Don't do any stupid drama. Okay?
And this will be an interesting view from up here because I think we're about to see some chaos. We're coming to 20 laps to go. You got one truck on full of tires. You got Carson Hocevar, who we just watched, had a really, really fast truck there that last run. You got Caden Honeycutt, who has a long run truck, but he's got track position. And we got Ross Chastain that's right there behind all these guys as well.
I bet a lot of people tonight watching are like, okay, we don't have to suffer through Jamie Little for once tonight. All right, Connor Jones is going to lead them off as we come to 20 laps to go. I just pray that we just get to the end of this race with no issues. We'll be good to go. And, of course, the 42. Yep, 42 just didn't get going. Damn it. And there goes. And, yep, it's so. Oh, wow. Come on.
Yeah, and he's not going to be happy about that. I mean, he definitely was barely there, and to have the truck that he's had all night and have the contact and lose the lead there late. We've seen it so many times, and don't count Christopher Bell out right there. You see him right behind Kurt Lynn there with live truck. We haven't talked about him all night.
Ty Majeski back on pit road. Yeah, that 42 dropped like a rock. Wow. No matter how hard he tries, he still loses the lead.
And we've been talking about this 77 truck and how fast he was coming forward. So whatever they've done with this truck, and adjustment-wise, and Carson making adjustments with his line, I mean, he has driven that thing straight to the front. And we've seen Ross Chastain kind of take advantage of certain situations with Caden Honeycutt. But I believe that this 77 truck has been as good on the takeoffs as Chastain. I don't know how much it's going to be, either one of these trucks, and just how much damage is to the 11 truck and Honeycutt.
Oh, shit.
I do think Carson Hocevar is in a pretty good spot here. I think he's maybe one of the most well-rounded trucks on the racetrack as far as short run to long run speed. The 11 truck we see here, he's definitely a long run truck, but he's only got 16 laps to go.
And the 11's problem is he's not third, right? Now he has to protect with Corey Clayton, but he's also trying to get this spot for Christian Eckes. So he's going to be trying hard there, but I mean, we're coming to 15 to go. There's still a decent amount of laps in this race, but Caden really has to get going here if he's going to have a shot to run down these top two trucks. We're already 2.5 seconds ahead of this battle.
Yeah, he's dealing with Corey here. Corey on the top off of turn 4. Just kind of gave him a run there. He gave it a shot. Not quite enough.
Yeah, I still believe. I mean, you see the electric quarter panel hanging out of the bumper back there. You see that damage there. I think he got into the wall just hard enough. And I know that you're like, well, he just barely scraped the wall. It doesn't take much with the lips on these front fenders to see how loose that 11 truck is off turn 4 right there and getting Honeycutt. It's a good ride.
Come on, get fucking.
He's just going to make it hard, and he's going to take more time. Because he wants to get his best finish as well.
And it's definitely the hardest I've seen Caden drive this truck all night long. You see that the truck's moving a lot. It's been a pretty calm, cool, collective truck all night long. He's angry. Oh, he's angry. He's getting after all he can get right now because he.
There you go. Finally, get to the. Come on, get to. Come.
You gotta be careful of that contact with these right fronts. You see that all night long. That contact with the right front before you know it.
Well, and that's the thing,
Come on, fuck.
Help control his emotions right here. I know you're not in a position to win the race if you're mad, but
It's 11.
He's led more laps tonight than he has in his whole career. And I think right now, if you're going to finish third, if you're going to run third or fourth right now, you better finish third or fourth because, as you see,
Finally, shit.
you don't want to finish 30th. That's my point with the 11 truck and getting all the points that you can get.
Finally clear now. He can set.
He's in position to kind of have a chance, right? That third spot. It'd be tough, but he kind of has a chance. I don't know, 12 laps, he can make it through with 7 seconds. You know, in the 91, the 11 here, they're racing for $50,000 in the Craftsman truck.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the triple truck challenges starts today. Damn, Majeski just said, you know what, screw it, I'm done for tonight.
And so you have the three events where you win this one, then the next one you can win $150,000 if you win 2 out of the 3. You win all 3 of them, you can win $500,000. So great program that NASCAR Craftsman Triple Truck Challenge. So fun to give these guys that opportunity. As the leader across the line, we've reached our Craftsman 10 to go. Snuck up on us quick, but it's 10 laps to go in this race, and Ross Chastain is still right there.
Yeah, Carson Hillsborough caught that lap truck in a really bad spot off of turn 2. Kind of had it pounded, all these guys.
All right, 10 laps to go, coming to 9 to go in the truck race here at Darlington. As unfortunate as it is, we got Cup guys up at the front, but sadly, it's not a surprise. I mean, I like Spire and Nice and all those good teams, but it sucks that these regulars have to fall short to them. Looks like it's going to happen again. Yeah, it's game over unless, of course, we get a caution or these front two collide. Chastain's catching Hocevar. Coming up on Justin Carroll and who's that? It's the 33. Yeah, that's gonna reel in the 45 even closer.
He's going to lose some momentum right here into turn 1. Ross is going to have a chance. He's going to try to turn underneath him as well, though. That's a tough spot.
Yeah, and your hope right there is that the 33 truck will just get out of the way, being this late in the race, but didn't really affect the distance. It seemed like it stayed pretty close.
The tough part for Ross
7 coming to 6 to go.
Against the wall, so is Carson. Like, you got to try to find a different place to do that.
And I feel like right now the 77 truck is all of a sudden gotten a little bit looser.
There's some sparks coming out of the 77 truck in this last lap. Not sure. It looks like it's coming out the left rear.
Some sparks. Hope that spark could cause the tire to go.
Is the shock off of it? Is that the shock head laying down?
There's Clayton Green they're coming up on.
Here he comes with that 77 truck. It has become incredibly loose. As you see Ross Chastain right up on the back bumper of Hocevar. But there you can faintly see the sparks coming out of the back.
That's not good. There's Cole Butcher. I just saw him on the bottom of the screen. That's not good. Yeah, it seems like FS1 was on drugs. I'm like, what the hell are they doing there in the booth? And bam! Hocevar's in the wall, and he's going to spin out. And there's the caution. Wow, damn. Well, that thing broke. Uh, I wasn't sure if it was going to hold on or not, but it looks like I had to find out one way or the other. Bam! Wow. Shit. Wow. It's not every day that the leader has a issue or makes a mistake or fumbles the lead, but it happened. Imagine if that was the last lap. That would be an anticlimactic way to end a race. Well, the last thing you want is for this race to go into overtime, but it looks like we have no choice but to. Wow. Didn't see that coming, but it happened.
It's hard to tell exactly what is hanging down, but I don't think that. I think you're right. I don't think that has anything to do with this right front tire going down for sure. So you heard Carson talk about this before the race. This is Ross Chastain's team right here.
Yeah, well, don't celebrate too much because don't celebrate too early because y'all got a restart that y'all have to deal with. Just hope that I just hope on this restart that they don't cause another crash because that's the last thing I would need. Hey, finally, one of the Dodges is having a little bit of speed. Corey LaJoy, he's 10th. You should ask yourselves, is NASCAR's leaderboard on drugs? Because you see that empty slot right there. That's where AJ Allmendinger is supposed to be. But of course, it's not there. Kosovar is 24th. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, I think the free pass might be Frankie Muniz, I think.
Well, this brings Kate Honeycutt right back into the race. Right back into it. Yeah.
Now, this makes me think about choose. What lane are you going to choose?
I'm choosing the bottom.
I think if you're Honeycutt, I think on old tires, we've seen them spinning tires a lot. The outside lane seems to be spinning tires more than the bottom lane, getting up to speed. I think I'm going to have to pick behind the leader. So it's hard not to pick the front row when you're second place. But I think in this case, I would be thinking.
Yeah, the last time the trucks raced at Darlington, Corey Heim won in the 11 truck. And Trevor Bain made a one-off truck start last year with Tricon. He finished 5th place. Not bad for Trevor Bain. Yeah, I was out of town the last time the trucks raced at Darlington.
Well, guys, Tom Brady is back on the field for the Fanatics Flag Football Classic on Fox. It's an all-star studded 3-team round-robin tournament featuring the best in the game. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, only on Fox. That's pretty cool.
I don't know why they invited us to play. No, you guys seem to know why.
They know that we would probably be pretty bad. Yeah, I think so. We can't catch, we can't throw, can't do much.
You're driving circles really well.
We got a little bit of audio from the 11 truck of Kate Honeycutt. Caden's a fiery guy. I mean, every time I've seen him race or been around him, he is a very intense guy.
I like it. And that's what you want, right? You want a driver that's on attack mode right now. It's coming to basically going to have pretty much.
All right, we are officially 2 hours into this race to the overall race. For the stream, we're 2 hours and 24 minutes in.
Right. Well, here are the overtime rules. You got basically a 2-lap shootout. Leader takes the
Well, I'm not a big fan.
Next flag ends the race. Caution.
28 axles. Or had 28 axles. Man, that's a lot of.
We've seen it go both ways. I've seen the truck series when we had 3 green white checkers get it changed back, or unlimited green white checkers get it changed back to 1 green white checker because at St. Louis we wrecked so many times that we basically ran out of trucks and they had to change the restart rule. But I like where we're at in today's world, but it's can go either way. You can see it go green, you can see it go one restart after another. So you got to get fired off on each one and try to get that track position that you need. And you're trying to take it away from Ross Chastain. That's not easy.
No, it's not easy, but we just heard Caden Honeycutt. His team did a great job there. They said reset, right? He didn't have quite the best free work there prior. He was probably
fuck me. This broadcast is on drugs. Holy crap.
And as a driver, that's a great, especially as a younger driver. Like when you have your team tell you to do that, it just gets your brain ready for the next task, right? What is next? What do I need to focus on now? Now it's just restart, right? Okay, big decision coming up as we come to the choose. Where do I want to choose?
Oh boy.
Front row, that struggle on the top. Do I take the bottom? You hate to give up the front row, like Joey said, but on used tires, I feel like the bottom is just launched so well. Kate's gonna take the top.
Whoa. So Christian Eckes. Now we've seen there was a long red truck, but these trucks have old tires on it. So.
Oh shit.
Well, I like where he's at. I mean, that it could go both ways, right? Like he just.
Oh boy, this is gonna be something. Well, he better get a good launch on that outside. If he spins his tires, it's over. One driver I haven't talked about as much this year is Grant Enfinger. He's had a quiet night, good night so far. A truck running between 7th and 11th place. Not a bad night for him. Connor Mosack is 10th, and Corey LaJoy, the highest Dodge driver running 9th. I think for the second truck race in a row, the highest running Dodge is 25. It was like that St. Pete with Colin Braun, and now doing it again with LaJoy.
For the drivers only broadcast this year at Darlington. Old tires.
All right, Pace truck heads to pit road. Here we go.
Who's he going to be? You see exactly what he did right there. It was what we were saying. He tried to roll that timing. He got away with a pretty close restart, but he's still only going to lose.
Oh wow. Oh crap. They're crashing at the back. Oh wow. Looks like the 18. What the hell happened to the 18? Looks like the 18 had a tire go. Well, there went Ankram's night. The 52's got damage.
That actually could have been a lot worse. I thought they were going to pile up like they did several years ago.
Yeah, it almost did.
They did a great job being able to only wreck a couple of trucks right there.
Of course, the 25 is going to come to pit road.
Trucks getting a lot of damage there. Not many of them spun out, but a lot of them definitely getting some damage. 25 Corey LaJoy got some right side damage. All right, let's see what happened right here.
All right, to go to the replay. Oh, yeah. 98 also went for a spin. Wow. 25 should be good. Damn. They're lucky it wasn't a lot bigger. Talk about Dodge. How the hell do you blow a tire before you? No, I'm not gonna question it. Oh, just cosmetic damage. Those trucks should be fine.
Austin. All right, guys, I'm here with crew chief of the number 45 truck, Phil Gould. You've done all you can do to this point. You've done this with
And
Ross
fingers moved
before.
up to
So,
fifth
what
now.
are you looking for on these restarts, and how fun has it been to have a fast truck tonight?
It's been a lot of fun. It's been it's hard to believe it's been 2 years from this race since we last won one. And just truck's been really good all night. Ross has done a good job on restarts and keeping track position. And my nerves can't handle any more of these restarts.
Well, best of luck, Phil. Hope he has a good straight drive on this restart.
Phil Gould used to be the car chief on my 29 Goodwrench car back in the day, so he's been around this sport for a long time. Great human, one of the hardest working people that I've ever been around in my whole career. And that man has the biggest hands you have ever seen in your life. He will demolish you with his hands. Well, the guy that's chasing that 45 truck right there is Caden Honeycutt. He's trying to do something only 12 other drivers have done. Score his first career pole and win in the same night. Actually, one of our counterparts tonight, Austin Simrick, did it back in 2017. CTMP. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
See?
But that's great.
Allmendinger's had a good night so far.
Well, we've had a fun race so far. We'll get over a recap for you guys. We started early with getting ready to blow a tire after a little bit of contact up into the wall.
Yeah, Chris Neckis put together a great finish to stage one, coming from far behind and was able to wrap that one up.
Caden Honeycutt is a very fast long run truck going into stage 2. We've had multiple wrecks after that. You see this one that kind of started the cautious that we've seen a few of after.
Yeah, you see right there. Lane Riggs was not happy with his decision. And then Carson Ozabar, in control of the race, leading the race, has a right front flat tire and then wrecks.
And our most recent cause for the caution was 18, the tire length of over turn one, had a flat, nothing he could do, and hunted in a handful of trucks there behind him.
Well, we just tendencies and how they would go. And I've seen it go that way more than I haven't at this racetrack. It's just when you get the opportunity to go down into turn one and there's 4 or 5 different lanes.
All right, what lane is the 11 truck?
Have new tires on, and everything that could go wrong can go wrong. That one actually right there was probably not really anybody's fault. It's just a unfortunate flat tire at time.
All right, Jay, thanks for stopping by my stream. Hope you had a good night tonight.
So we're going to reroute again. And again, you got to start thinking about the shoes. If you're one of these drivers, just thinking, okay, all right, Chastain, that's a no-brainer. He's going to go to the bottom. But what is Honeycutt going to do? And all some of these other guys, it's going to be a tough call.
Oh, you got 2 trains today and yesterday. Okay, so that's 4 in total. Ugh. There's Timmy Hill. Wait, where's oh shoot? Where's the 56? 14th. Okay.
He's going to be ripping, but he doesn't have much time.
No, he doesn't have much time, but I mean, really.
Well, make the most of it. Just don't get caught in other people's. Are you gonna be out and about catching trains tomorrow? Nice. Well, hope you get some good. I hope you get more than 2 trains tomorrow.
At this track, you feel like Superman.
Just needs space. Yeah. Get fined, Austin. We did not see that.
It's all those carrots that he ate earlier.
I'm eating a cup of noodle. The flavor is garlic chili. Look how. Yeah, that stuff is hot, man. They were not bullshitting when they said it was gonna be. Okay, Honeycutt choose the outside. He's gonna have a Toyota behind him. Hey, Bell, you better. I know you're a Cup guy, but you need to help him. Gio Rogero's had a quiet night in that Darrell Waltrip throwback.
Well, I think Ross recognized that Honeycutt was trying to roll the start, right? He was trying to time him, and Ross looked really late in the box last time. He just kind of let him get up there and lift before he went, and Honeycutt did a good job timing.
Yeah, I'll look it up in the moment later on after this race ends.
More than the actual launch.
And I think he's right on the verge of that roll was. I mean, it was right on the edge of being too far. You know, so I think that he did a good job. I'm not saying that he went too far last time. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I saw your thing earlier, BNSF 6163.
Because I don't think he has any other chance up there of being able to launch with it.
It's the only game he's got.
That's the only game he's got.
And it's scary because how far do you go before NASCAR makes a call? You don't know, right? It's kind of a sketchy place for a driver to be here.
All right. This will be overtime attempt number 2 in the truck race at Darlington. Ross Chastain leads Caden Honeycutt. Here we go.
To see who wins at Darlington Raceway.
Damn, the 62 didn't give him a push. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, oh, wow. Mosak's up there. Corey Heim is up there, too. All right, white flag. 1 lap to go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Corey Heim's up to second. Oh, wow. Those new tires are working quick. Oh, wow. He's coming quick. Oh, wow. Is he going to run him down? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He's going to run him down. He's going to run him down. He's going to run him down. Up, here he goes. Here he goes. Looking to the inside. He's looking to the inside. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, my goodness. He's going to do it. Here he comes off turn 4. Corey Heim and Tricon Garage's 5 teams going to win at Darlington on new tires and a last lap pass. Wow. Well, Cup regular was denied tonight, that's for sure. But fuck, Caden Honeycutt, man, was so close. Honestly, I don't mind Corey Heim winning. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually okay with this. And besides, the 5 truck hasn't won a race yet under the Tricon Garage banner, so this is the first for them. And keep in mind, Corey Heim is part-time in all 3 series. Wow. About time the 5 truck won. Wow. Just think, Corey Heim won Darlington last year, and he does it again this year. Yeah, well, the 1 and the 15 have yet to win. Let's go, Corey Heim. Finally, someone worthy. And look at that. He's wearing his 2311 fire suit. Let's go. 18% of y'all voted for Corey Heim to win tonight. Well, the Cup guys can be defeated, and they sure were tonight. Wow. Yeah, Yep. I know a lot of people wanted Corey Heim to be full-time in the series this year, but you know what? It's just said this is only setting up for something much bigger down the line. And with that, so Corey Heim gave the flag to somebody, but yeah, let's go Corey Heim. Wow, Heim time is back.
Well, let's get it down to Ricky.
Corey Hahn.
Here's David Gilliland.
Here. Corey, where did you come from? That was an unreal finish to this Darlington race. Back-to-back.
All right, I'm going to end off the poll in a moment.
Different crew chief on the box. You had to work hard for this one.
Yeah, I'm out of breath for sure. Man, we had those, set of scuffs laying, and there were 5 laps stretched than everyone else's. I was like, it's worth a shot. I don't think we can win.
I'm going to end the poll.
And sure enough, I just felt like I made all the right moves.
Well, if Riley Herbst stays with 2311 next year and Corey Haim goes full time, he might drive that other car, the 67 car. They might as well run a 4th full-time car. I know maybe a lot to ask, but they might as well go for it.
I love racing. I love winning, and just show the crap out of it. It didn't work out.
And it was an exciting finish for us. I guess my next question is, are you going to talk these guys into letting you?
And you know what? Hey, Eric, before you head out, all I can say is Corey Haim has every right to drive the 67 car. Like, it's just a number. So it is what it is. And there's also Legacy Motor Club too. So yeah. Anyways, wow, what a race.
Something that I did not see happening on that last restart there.
Yeah, I'm here with Ross Chastain. Obviously, did everything right. We talked a ton about the warm-ups, all the restarts, the gamesmanship.
He did everything right. It's just that the 5 had newer tires. Chase Elliott won at Darlington in 2014 in a similar fashion like that, by the way. And I think it was a 2-lap attempt, not an overtime, but yeah. Anyways, wow, what a race. Man, admittedly, guys, I really, really, really want to see Caden Honeycutt win, especially in that Johnny Benson throwback. It'd be cool to do it, especially since it would be his first career win. But, man, he kept losing the lead on those last several restarts every time he had the lead. And those last 2, he just couldn't get going on the outside. Man, he should have – I wish he restarted on the inside behind the 45. I might try something different and see what happens. But it is what it is. That first one is coming, so it is what it is. But yeah, again, Corey Haim wins in a time in his career when he doesn't have a full-time ride in any series, but it's setting him up for the future. So yeah, man, what a pass right there. Pass him going to 3 and 4, or through 3 and 4, I should say. Wow. Yeah, I've seen a handful of last lap passes over the last several years. So yeah. But yeah, Corey Haim, once again, he's setting up for the future. And yeah, can't wait to see what the future holds.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I hope let's see what next year and the year after holds for Corey Haim. That's for sure. Chastain second. I mean, Chastain was good and all, but it's best that someone that's more deserving of a full-time ride gets the win.
Caden, sorry about the run there. It was a great run, and we had fun watching you all night. Tell us about the couple restarts there, the gamesmanship with the first one you nailed. It was fun to watch. Talk about your truck, talk about your race.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely the best truck long run for sure. I just took my time in the stages and let those guys burn their tires up, and I went right back at it, and I was able to get that second stage there. I thought I could have the first one. Just me and Corey were racing way too hard for that stage win, let someone else win it. But yeah, I mean, the last restart, just the top lane wasn't preferred. It was like that all night, obviously. Just the bottom was really good. I tried not to spin them.
So yeah, again, Corey Haim wins tonight. He's setting up for his future in the sport. Chastain got denied. I mean, I know a lot of people, knowing how they feel about Cup guys in the lower series, I know they were satisfied to see Chastain get denied. I mean, even those who love Chastain feel the same way, but you get the point. I still want to see Nice Motorsports win though. So yeah. Anyways, Christian Eckes, man, third place. Wow. Yeah, Bill McAnally Racing or McAnally Hilgeman Racing, they had speed tonight, that's for sure. Well, the 91 sure did. The others not even close. But yep, it's only a matter of time before the 91 gets to victory lane this year.
Yeah, we're down here with Christian Eckes. Top 3 finish.
Caden Honeycutt fourth. First one is coming. And I need to give a shout out to Connor Mosak. I know I know people either love or despise this guy, but you know what? Fifth place, that's one hell of a run. I mean, he nowhere to be seen, and then obviously he shows up. He shows up in fifth place somehow. Guess that's just how it is. Christopher Bell sixth, Grant Enfinger seventh. He had a truck capable of running between 7th and 11th, and sure enough, he finished, well, 7th, of course. Gio Ruggiero finishes 8th in the Darrell Waltrip throwback. Hemrick 9th, okay, not a bad night for him. And William Sawalich, after the night he's had, yeah, 10th place, not bad. And Almendinger finished 11th, not a bad night for him. Lane Riggs 12th. Yeah, Timmy Hill, man, he couldn't quite go anywhere, so he got stuck in 14th. And Connor Jones 16th. Brendan Queen. Corey LaJoy, man, he was on track for a top 10, but it all went to shit. Anyways, Caden Honeycutt is second in the standings. He's 38 points behind Chandler Smith. And then Ankrum, Garcia, Friesen, yeah, those guys had issues, and this is where they ended up finishing. And then here's the rest of the results. Man, rough night for all these drivers. Majeski, Perez, Wright, Tyrell, Rayom, and Ben Rhodes. Man, it's quite something. Wow. Man, not a bad race. I give this race a 8 out of 10. Could have been better. Could have been better. I mean, it'd been better if the race went green all the way to the end. But you know what? I'm kind of glad it played out the way it did. So that way it was play out in a way so the Cup guys would be denied tonight. But anyways, thank you folks for joining my live stream today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Congrats to Corey Heim on getting the win. Again, he's setting up for his future. And with that said, I will see you all tomorrow for the O'Reilly Auto Parts race. IndyCar's off till next week, by the way. They'll be at Barber next week. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. With that, have a good rest of your evening, night, morning, whichever in between. And also, driver broadcast. Awesome as always. Anyways, see y'all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. All right, bye everyone. Peace out. Peace.
No, cut his mic off. He can't talk anymore. Yeah.